fight is
Do that. So I can move into and through. Okay.
You know, I'm gonna cast one vote against. I don't want everybody to have more, so it's terrible.
One vote against.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I have a plan that's a 1/1. I'll do that.
One vote
So
against.
we do get these back after this phase?
Yeah.
No, oh, we get them back.
Yeah.
So we can spend as many plans as we want. We get them back.
It's only for this phase.
Because there's some rounds where we have 2 things we need to vote on.
Oh, but not
Alright,
this one.
so
I'm
then-
gonna use all of that for no. I don't want
it was
everybody to have
2,
more.
but
That's
alright.
terrifying.
Well, so add it up.
It
What
says
is your
draws one agenda card from the top of the deck.
influence add up to?
But you're saying I'll get all these back before we do everything else.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I'm not.
So what is your
Screw that,
influence
not-
equal?
1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 for no.
Damn. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right now, I chose
5
to
for
cross
yes.
the server.
10 for no, 5 for yes.
I'm
James.
going
Okay.
all in for.
10 for no, 5 for yes.
What's your
Jay.
vote?
I can't vote. I can't vote on agendas.
That's just part of your race.
10
Yeah.
for
Did
what?
you do the virus?
10 for
gotta
no,
vote
5
next.
for yes is the current standing.
Oh man, we're going against it, huh?
I thought. Wait, didn't you vote or no?
I'm lost.
Oh.
James is up.
Speaker
for his vote.
starts it.
No, I already went.
Oh, you did? Did you abstain?
Yes.
There's no more votes this round. You don't care.
Yeah.
It ain't
People are
bothered.
blowing influence.
He's got something else cooking up. He's cooking something else up.
Who's spending influence? Like,
4 for no.
what they
Tim
tap?
said we get the influence back, so I spent all my influence.
14 for no, 5 for yes.
God.
14 for no what? 5 for yes?
Yeah. For this current.
And you haven't voted yet.
You guys haven't voted yet.
I've got 16, so I will vote for yes. So
So
16
21,
wins it?
21 for yes and 14 no.
Yeah.
So that means
Who
that
voted yes besides Tim?
I did.
You two did? Okay.
So we
law
can.
is in effect.
All right.
So now everybody can, without researching, build a war sun.
So since my prediction was correct,
Oh, we voted yes for this?
yeah,
Yeah.
Tim,
All right.
Tim. So I got 2 things.
All right.
So
So things are about to get
It
spicy.
even
I should have just did it for
It
him.
even plays.
so I get 5 trade goods because
I forgot about
cannot
he
vote
did
on
that.
this agenda.
Crap.
Yeah.
I should have said no just for him.
Doggone it.
So I take 5 trade goods.
I
That
forgot
doesn't
about
hurt
that too.
anybody.
I
And
completely forgot.
then let me take a look at your technologies.
All right, so this law is
Crap.
in effect.
Oh yeah, you can get one of you can get rid of one of my technologies.
No. I can just I learn it, so I don't doesn't negatively impact you.
You just gain it.
Is
Now,
that on the action
can you
card?
gain one?
That's my race. So the action card was what I got the trade goods for. So my race is
Can
that
you learn either of these, or you just have to go in
as
order?
long as I have the prerequisites, I can learn a technology of somebody that voted in the way that I successfully.
Oh, got it.
So I gain one technology, but I have to have the prerequisites. So I'm looking at serving tools.
All right.
Yeah, and then
That's the
but
end.
then
One or
the
more of your
Senate
units use
phase.
production reduce the combined cost of the produced units.
I'm
by
picking
one.
it.
Does that impact every unit you make then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody's been so careful.
Gravity
Yeah.
drive in,
it's like I'm like I don't leave the house.
I also have
and
Dreadnought 2. I
moment
don't know if I
step
can do
out.
that one or not.
I don't have the requisites. So
Luckily, we've been okay. Alex, like every single time we think
I
Alex
have to do anti stuff like this.
just like comes down with it.
It's like a chocolate cool.
I chose Imperial.
Yeah, but it's always like a double ear infection. So luckily, it's always we've had RSV,
See, that doesn't hurt you guys.
Flu A,
All right, you chose Imperial.
multiple
Adam.
double ear infections. So he's done everything, but
He chose Imperial?
Yeah,
Oh, he's just trying to prevent.
he's trying to. Yeah, he's making a run for it. Bring it, Tim.
It's more just trying to keep you from getting
I know.
free
I know.
points.
I know.
I'm
How
not
many
ready to
points-
start any.
How many points do you get for holding it for?
You get a point.
If you
So
take Imperial, you get a
one
point
every,
turn.
every turn.
Yeah.
I think we do
That's the only way to get the point for.
Well, plus the
If you control Megatorus.
one you can.
Right.
And there's no way I'm taking
All right, I did diplomacy. The
Oh, so you have to hold it and then have that card. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you just had to hold the. Okay. I'm glad I know.
So just denying points here. I need more ships.
yeah, it's low. Well, no, it's a maintenance one. Only one.
That was bad misplay.
No.
What'd you get? You got goods and whatchamacallit for that?
Goods and I got animus deflectors. Nothing.
And I'm gonna
crazy.
use this card for me. At the start of the strategy phase, I gain 2 command tokens.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna do that.
boss of Team J?
You sucking on something that's too big for your
No,
mouth?
sir. Just I've had it most of my life. You jerk. I'm ready to bump some etc.
You good now? There's just us two. Wow, this is rough. Do I care about that? I'll do trade, I guess.
Jay, what do you
Technology, please.
technology?
Wait, wrong one. Is this when we spend 6 resources for one additional technology?
Yes.
Who played the trumpet right
You want all forms of COVID at once? Come
You can get-
Louisiana.
Delta, Alpha, Beta, and Omicron all at once. Mardi Gras Universal. Alright. I feel like this is the round when things are gonna start getting real spicy.
What did you pick? Pick leadership? Something you can get it next time.
Well, no, I'm just.
Well, you gotta get politics if you want to scale it back. To be able to get Imperial.
Yeah.
Every piece of fruit. on
Does he
the
stay
book.
speaker? What happens if nobody? Or
If nobody chooses politics, then he stays speaker.
stays speaker?
Picking out all the green ones, throwing it on the ground.
Oh.
But he was like, hey, come out and show you.
An Imperial's the one where you get to get a.
There's a no,
Where's the one where you get to pick up a secret objective? Is that politics?
That's Imperial.
Imperial?
You
Like,
can-
no, no,
One
no.
in Sorrento's.
Oh, as a secondary.
Yeah, it's a secondary, or if you don't score the
those.
point from Mechatol.
We went out to the one in Sorrento. There's
So.
Birkenmeyer, which is a hydro strawberry plant, so you don't have to bend down. But considering that he's 2 feet, it was quite easy. So he's just like pick, 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 and then he goes. I'm like, I got it. I can only hold one strawberry at a time.
Yeah. What did I miss?
Nothing.
You missed
I'm trying to
this
decide
this
what-
guy
All right,
who is.
I'll go ahead and
crawling
use my leadership ability.
and his
so-
haircut.
Did he fall? Because this
No.
way he follows hilarious.
He has like a phenomenal hairdo.
What's the secondary on that one again?
Why are the puppies so needy?
3. So you can spend 3
They were
influence
leashed at
for.
some point because they were barking at a kid playing soccer.
You can spend any
Oh,
amount of
shit.
influence to gain a command token for every
This
3
one?
influence spent. So
Yeah,
I'm
just-
going to
just
spend. I'm going to tap
just freaking
Mechatol
out.
to gain 2 more.
That means he's gonna sleep well tonight.
And should I tap? I'm going to tap this one to get 1 more too.
Why are you playing?
Are we in playing our rounds right now? Like we've
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, and, what's,
I would
and
do with my
I don't know why I keep forgetting it, but like if I
Yeah, I did leadership.
Oh, I
so-
forgot.
I can't if I've exhausted
Get 1 token for every 3.
if I exhaust a planet I can't move out of it,
You-
correct?
If
I
you
don't know why
use
I keep forgetting
the
that.
planet, what you use the planets for has nothing to do with how you move resources.
Okay.
And you
Or
don't have
ships
to.
around.
It's only when you first
Yeah. They only have to do with what they produce, and you use it when they produce it. It has nothing to do with moving systems or you know,
Or command tokens.
they're just providing resources when you need them. The only thing that matters with movement is where you're building, and then you can't move in or out of that system after you've built in that system. That's right.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so then I'm going to
I have a question. But you have to still go.
yeah, no, I've got 1 more. I'm trying to set up. I want in tactics for
So
strategy.
I have my generator where I can create. Oh, at the start of the status phase, I have to do it. But once I have this, I can move between the.
Aaron
the
just
wormholes,
did his
right?
leadership.
Yeah, I just did
That's it.
leadership. Yeah.
So it's 3.
What's the secondary on that?
Influence for command tokens. 3 influence for command tokens. You don't have to spend a strategy token. You can just tap planets. Sorry, you were saying you could go from any.
Well, that's my question because the specific rule says that you treat systems containing alpha or beta wormholes as adjacent. But once I can produce,
At the start of the stats phase,
Like
players
I-
remove a Chris wormhole token into either system that contains a plane to control one outcome systems that ships.
so the question becomes like, do delta wormholes connect to these?
No, your racial connects A and B, so you can move into
Is
an
this,
A, come out
even
of
though
B.
it's my
It
racial,
Why
doesn't
do I
connect.
have
Oh.
my
Like,
racist
that's what I'm saying.
technology, does it still
Makes no
count
You
sense.
can
as
add
yellow,
those,
so?
Yeah,
and
it's
they
the
work
color.
for everybody else, like B2B, you know. But for you, it gives you extra jump points.
Maybe
So
this-
think you're better than
you
me?
could put one here, and then now you can use it to get to the other one.
I'm gonna lose this game.
It doesn't connect to this one. Though.
Okay.
So you still have to go from there to there, and then from
I would have had to
non-
have done
now
it.
that doesn't count as your home planet though. So you could put one right there.
Yeah, oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
I
we-
can,
so-
but I was just, I would have had to have done it in the status phase, and I'm not clear that I want to have a wormhole connection.
Right, because then other people can use it
Yeah.
and port right there. So okay. Let me get the 6.
This is warm but full of chicken dip.
Sweet.
Jay has already moved.
Sweet
That's
child
good.
mine. Like,
I
I don't
keep
even know
saying
how to
we-
like negotiate with anybody at this point. Like, I have no directions for what I want to do, or like what I can do to gain points.
I'm looking at it, I'm like,
It's literally those and secret objectives.
I know, but like, I don't know how like I can help you help me. Like, I don't see anybody's pathway anymore.
Yeah, it just all depends on that. Sometimes it's more combat, and sometimes it's not.
Well, and I feel like once there starts to be combat, there's going to be factions that you can support or not support.
Yeah, that's Eric. Yeah.
But, well, no, it's not. He's just going to sit on Mechatol Rex and pull victory whenever he can.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be whoever kicks him out of there is gonna have to start the combat.
Well, whoever's going to kick him out of there is the one who has the War Sun.
Dude,
I
you
like-
keep saying the War Sun like the War Sun's gonna do something.
The War Sun has bombardment. Most other things don't. Like,
Bombardment doesn't really matter too much because you can still.
You have to.
Bombardment happens before you put your infantry on there, so it's just extra. It's like softening them up.
I know. So you have to complete the space battle first. Then is what you're saying?
Yes, you do space battle, then you do ground battle.
Because there was like a bag of clams, like I wiped everything up, but there's still some. Oh. You can just rinse off the top of the drawer.
I'm having a lot of trouble even tracking who's who on these tokens.
free. Oh, you got it working?
Yeah, I had.
I
Mike
use
was
them
on
for-
mute.
That's aggravating.
So now they can hear everything we say.
Yeah.
Symbols. So
Yeah.
Hey man, get off of that. That's mine.
Ooh, I'm gonna
not like this.
French press the.
Do you remember Switch?
Oh, dude, yeah.
So we used to
not like this.
we worked with this lady at my school who looked exactly
Are you
like
serious?
Switch. And whenever we were in faculty meeting, I'd always lean over to my coworker and be like, Matt, not like this.
Not like this.
He was like, "What is it?"
That's so funny, dude. God, that's hilarious.
You got your carrots? Is that what you're eating? Carrots? And
Ignorance is bliss.
Okay,
What a great scene.
I'm looking to facilitate something to happen in this game. I have made agreements with everyone not to facilitate via wormholes, so I'm keeping what I have said. But on the same token, nothing's going to happen unless something happens. So
I'm
who needs
getting ready
goods?
to-
Who needs
I
like
think
what
it's
do you need to
about
have?
to-
something
Well,
to
I'm
happen?
getting ready to. I'm starting to
What's that?
think about making some moves, but
Buffalo chicken dip.
Oh my
because
god.
now at this point, anywhere that I go,
You guys should have
the
some-
next turn
some
I'm gonna
dip
be
before
fighting
I
people.
put my PP.
and I can't fight you,
Yeah, you are
Adam,
going to.
because we made an agreement.
I mean, you can. To be fair, we have nothing written. I will keep my word, whether or not you do.
No, I mean, yeah, I'm not
There's
looking to
also
mess up on
ranch,
that.
if you want to drizzle ranch on top of it.
On top of this,
I'm still cool with James too. It's like I'm gonna have to pretty much get on. I'm gonna have to start getting up in Eric's business.
Yeah, we all got to attack Eric.
What I miss?
I also have
Is
blue
this
cheese. You don't do
basically,
blue
I can
cheese.
only, that's a one-time only thing, and I can ignore resources one time only.
No, each time you do it now, you can
Okay.
tap this to do it.
But I still have to spend, like, if I do the secondary ability, I still would have to spend this. If I do the primary
Come on,
ability,
Puppy.
I still have to spend this to ignore. Okay.
Yo, this is good, dude. You had it.
No, I forgot I had fat tires still on. I'm an idiot.
You had an entire beer. And
An
you got another
entire
beer.
I had an entire beer.
Get an entire beer.
then you got double fisted. You got to put two in your mouth. At the same
Who
time.
else is gone?
I
Everybody's
have gone.
Everybody's not gone.
I
I'm
have-
4.
I'm two. So whoever's
I'm
up.
7.
Oh, your diplomacy. So what is that too?
I didn't.
2 exhausted planets.
He didn't use his ability, did he?
No,
I
he doesn't.
haven't done anything.
You don't want to put
I'm
that on there.
done on this. Oh, is it gonna?
It's hot.
All right. So here's what was gonna happen. I guess it's me. I apologize. So I am going to.
Nobody used the major ability, right?
The what?
No, not yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Disability.
4,
This ability?
I think I'm gonna close the door a little bit, just so it doesn't blow.
4. Nobody did warfare. Okay. That's 1.
I'm gonna turn that fan off.
2. I have +2. I'm going to
Move it over here.
my home fleet
Well, the cord isn't long enough. I gotta.
like these.
No, it's
Just like drop everything. It's like you're all in. That's hilarious.
All right.
All
Sorry.
right, so-
Two numbers 3 or 4 or whatever.
Because there's no.
Is there a
so-
3?
No, there's not a 3.
Then
so
it's you.
it's me. All right.
Sorry, I didn't realize that was the whole thing. That was.
Were we supposed
No,
to
you're
only
good.
collect one command token?
That's what. Are you just reading this hypermetabolism
Yeah.
thing? That's what I was just wondering.
I thought it was 2 and it's +1.
It's you.
Because the
It's
hypermetabolism
printed
says
wrong.
during the status phase, gain 2 command tokens instead
Alright,
of
so
1.
Yeah, it's printed wrong.
So what do you do? What does this
You
give you?
get 3 instead of 2.
then? Okay.
It's a pretty big typo.
Yeah.
That-
It's like Deadman's Jaw. We have the set where they printed half of like
my
the
turn
reference
right now.
cards.
Yeah.
We're still on 4.
Well, he just finished his turn prior. So, all right, I'm putting my
I like-
tactic there. I'm
I
going to be.
didn't realize it was me.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a chocobo under you.
You're just waiting, aren't you? I'm not giving you anything. Sorry.
give a piece of celery.
He needs it.
You're adorable. And I'm gonna.
Adam's all different.
What? Siri, why are you on?
Siri, shut up.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri, shut up.
I'm going to move
Suck a big dick.
these here.
I don't like that I was listening. I thought I had Siri turned on.
I'm sorry, I can't do that to you.
That boy needs celery.
So I've moved into this space, but I can't claim the planets unless I put infantry or something down on them, right? Like I don't get the planet cards even though I've gone into the space. I have to build infantry or a space dock or something.
You have to have inventory on the planet to take it over. You can still be in the space, you just don't own the planets.
Oh, this is so good.
Tail wagging.
Send a picture of him to somebody, and he was like, "Did he get shattered?"
Yes, he did.
So I was like, "Yes, yes, he did. He weighs more than Alex."
My turn now? Done?
Yeah, I'm done. I pretty much just moved. I can't really do. You can't do anything else.
Just flip those over the ships.
Oh, these all become ships? Is that what you said?
Does that
You
say
put them in
St.
there,
Arnold?
there's ships.
Oh, Mr. Arnold.
Did you want that many ships?
Yeah, because I'm gonna start like aggressively building in the spaces that I own
Okay.
and start like sweeping on people.
Sweep the people.
Did you make that shirt? Good.
No, I had somebody else make it. Who am I adjacent to?
You can't. Yeah, I mean you can't move and build in the same. You either move into a space, or
Yes.
or you build into the space, right? Yeah. I don't know. I'm an idiot with these rules, man.
You gotta get warfare if you want to do both.
Trade?
Yeah.
We're gonna trade.
Oh.
Let's see.
Your commodities, you want to switch?
What are we
You two
doing?
can do it for free.
There you go.
Free up. And Tim, go ahead.
Do you have to pay to trade with other people, or it's the only time we can do it?
No, it's commodities. You refilling your commodities.
I know, but that's the trade turn. How do you trade
I
with
can-
other people?
Anytime you're adjacent to anyone, your turn.
Okay.
Should we close that?
I asked Sandy. She said she wanted to trade.
No, please don't close it.
Hey, you want to trade commodities? You got 3. I got 3.
Do you want some?
Oh, so that
I
we
don't
just-
have any.
We would turn them into trade.
We
so
don't
you'd
have
be
an
able to spend
agreement,
them as
so
resources.
I can spend to
See
get
these
right.
3 grand
Oh,
right
yeah.
here? You basically.
Yeah.
So
You know,
I'll trade
no
with you, Tim.
promises,
Got
nothing
4.
attached. Just it benefits both of us equally. So.
You have a lot of commodities, though.
Well, I have a lot of trade goods, but I have 3
I
commodities.
mean,
I
that's
have.
what I mean.
singles?
You have a lot of trade.
But he's just said you can refill it for free. So you
So
get
give
3 trade
yourself,
goods and then you can
4.
refresh it immediately.
because of our trade agreement.
Otherwise, they're just going to sit there and you're not going to.
I just meant to honor that
Well,
agreement.
no, you keep them. Just flip them over to yellow. And put 'em
No,
in.
you can only trade on your turn, though.
I thought.
This is
Oh,
so
so
Yeah,
then
you can
so
only
then-
trade on your turn.
So then we can't do that.
Well, we could have done it on your turn, but yeah, I thought you.
Oh, I
thought I tried to trade earlier, and like, no, you have. It has to be during the trade action.
You weren't adjacent to anybody. Who were you
I
adjacent
was
to?
to Adam.
Then yeah, you can trade.
Okay. Well,
On your
yeah,
turn.
It's useful now. Yeah, it's useful now. So
But I just close out my
Been
trade
discussed like
agreement.
5 times.
we'll do it on that.
I am done. If nobody else is
5,
trading.
6, 7. Jay,
What?
it's your turn.
Okay.
This is so good.
Can we check?
Yes.
Oh, you already traded though.
Dude, freaking
Yeah.
buffalo chicken dip is one of the best
I don't even
things.
like buffalo chicken. This is
Same.
so good.
The buffalo chicken dip is
My
always
turn?
like one of my
You guys don't
favorite
like
things.
buffalo chicken?
I don't like buffalo
You
chicken.
doing
But
technology?
this, like,
yeah, I'll research
It's
one
different.
technology.
I won't eat it.
why?
I don't like buffalo chicken.
But Cindy, like we're saying is we don't like buffalo chicken, but I love.
I
this.
never get buffalo chicken like chicken wings, but buffalo chicken dip is amazing.
Where'd that card go?
Oh yeah, not
So
chicken wings.
before I can build infantry
Yeah.
to claim those planets, I have to have a space
Have you
dock
ever
on
seen
them
Ninja Scroll?
on
You're
one
about
of
to
them.
rip
Right?
off your own and drink it.
If I have a space dock here, I only can put infantry here, or I can put infantry here as well.
It would start on that planet.
You can drink it, but I think you need a ship to build and move them. You have to have a ship with capacity.
It's like
So I could put infantry, like if I wanted to build 2 infantry units,
What?
I have to make sure I have a space dock here first. Then I could put 1 infantry here,
I can't even take
and
your
then
word for it.
put
because
an
you're adjacent.
infantry on one of these, to pretty much move it to this planet, right?
But you might as well build them here and then move them there.
or blue cheese. I have blue cheese.
That takes 2
That's
but
debatable.
I have to do 2 tactical,
Yeah, that's
2 tactics to do that though,
But
right?
no,
I mean, if he's trying to
make
bulk
it.
up there, I mean, it's.
That's true. Yeah.
But you only have one more space dock, so
Things
I
are
mean,
getting
once you build the 3rd space dock, then so depending on your expansion plans and everything else,
3 is the max space docks you can
We
have.
only have this
you
many
only have
around
3.
there.
Yeah,
Oh, you only have
The
that's
only thing you can have more of is fighters and infantry,
okay.
which is you can use these as like extra tokens to represent extra units or the.
Nothing else for you, fat boy.
All right, I use technology for my my turn. So I did my research. If anybody wants to use a secondary ability, spend 1 token from your strategy pool and 4 resources to research 1 technology.
Alright.
I don't even remember. Oh, I
I
paid one
may-
to.
I may do that.
Yep, I'm gonna do it.
I'm doing too.
I've only ever seen South Park in my
Strategy
entire
token,
life
right?
from review.
Yeah.
We saw the cheesy episode
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. There have been some good ones. Let's see.
Sure, they had a field day. Password.
It's crazy that it's still on.
How many years has it been on?
4 seasons.
think
24, 25 seasons.
Yeah, it's been on.
I was in middle school when that came out.
So I.
Upgrading to war style.
I'm trying to shop.
What's that?
Randy's character development just gets worse and worse.
Get your own
every time.
technology, but you can't.
I think no, I can't. I mean, the way our interpretation was is that I can't research these technologies, but I can do upgrades. So,
Oh no, I was right.
when you would research it,
You are now that
you gain 3 command tokens.
All right. So what I'm gonna do then is for that I'm gonna use my research
Oh, I can. Okay.
to.
Okay.
Okay, so I can do that instead. So I can spend one token and 4 resources, and then gain 3 command tokens back. So that's 4 resources for 2 command tokens.
Good.
That's not bad.
Is everybody done with the technology?
Yeah.
Alright, who's
That was
next?
7, right?
Yeah.
So
So
it's
it's in
over 10.
turn. Sorry about the smoke.
I am going to Imperial.
Mary,
Ah, dang it.
why is it so smoky?
Yeah, they're about done. Sorry, guys.
It's I think it's the way that the wind's coming around the corner.
Yeah.
It might not go ahead.
Chop them up.
I lost my phone. Yeah. One's sitting next to Jay, and the other one has Pledge Alliance to James.
He knows.
So hey, wait, I'm confused in the order of something. For me to take ownership of a planet, I have to have infantry on it, correct?
Yes.
But I can't build infantry on it unless a space lock exists on that planet, correct?
No,
No,
You
you
can-
carry people.
you carry
You
people.
can pass
Your, your carriers or your dreadnoughts or anything that says capacity, it can either carry infantry
Okay, right,
or
right,
it can
right.
He's not
carry
going to Lugar
a fighter.
in second
You just
grade.
move people here?
I moved, yeah, but I didn't have infantry. I moved them from here, but I didn't have any
Oh, yeah.
infantry built.
Does anyone want to spend a
Whoa,
strategy
what are we talking about here?
to score a secret objective?
Doesn't bring the-
No.
Okay, we'll just focus on
Oh,
You can
okay,
still
yeah.
score secret objectives during the.
End phase.
Do you every time you score a secret objective,
So,
you get a
if
new
you want-
secret objective?
So,
Something with that.
You
my
have to-
ne- so
there's a
I'm-
card
what I'm gonna
you have to
essentially
play
need-
to
I'm gonna
get the
do
secret objective.
is I'm gonna load one
you have to
infantry
draw
each into
a new
these
one.
guys and move them here
It's the,
so that I
diplomacy,
can
maybe?
claim
Yeah,
ownership
this
of
is
these.
technology.
Correct.
I think it's diplomacy where you
Can I
draw a
get a
new
secret-
secret.
Because
we're
then-
doing secret objectives, right?
No, you can
carry
spend
one.
one to
You can
score
carry
one.
like
No,
They can carry a buttload.
you draw.
Draw one. I'm an idiot. It says draw. I can't read.
You can't score it.
Oh.
So then if you
I'll do that.
move infantry
that.
off of a planet you've already claimed
you gotta do a
ownership
turn
to,
order.
that becomes it's free game
Oh,
now.
I'm sorry.
Or like
I did not.
It's alright. I
Bottom
don't
of
want you to.
So
It's
like
okay.
I'm trusting
Put it on the bottom. It's
to
fine.
him holding true to our agreement.
It
Still
wasn't
not turn
the
order.
last
I let them
Let's start with me.
basically completely
Yes.
unoccupied.
Alright,
I
I
let them
haven't looked
destroy
at
there
it yet.
so we
You
can
come
trade
here
if we
for
wanted
this
to.
time. What else do we have out
He
there?
could just walk in, drop infantry. There's nothing
In terms of what?
to stop.
Okay,
Construction.
so yeah, right. I see.
Well, you don't have to spend anything. It says gain a victory point if you control it. Otherwise, draw one. So you draw one for free.
Oh, okay.
So there's no reason for you not to draw one.
Are you
Once again, I
spending
can't
his-
read.
I don't have a
I
strategy.
don't have any.
All right, I already spent the tokens.
Can't.
Doesn't have any.
I wish. I lacked foresight on my placement.
We're running low here. God damn it. See, there it is.
I mean,
Okay.
What's up? What?
Well, even though you don't like buffalo chicken, Sandra, appreciate you making
All right, whoever's
I don't
whoever's
see
one or two.
your path to victory.
no. I'm. It's no. I'm.
I definitely don't see my
You
own.
done, Tim?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna play Ghost Ship, place a destroyer from your non-reinforcements in a non-home system that contains a wormhole
Can
and
you
no
give
other
your
player
new
ships.
dependent a carrot?
Who?
That's it.
Fat boy?
Yeah.
That's your turn.
Yeah.
Eat everything.
That's my turn.
Oh, now Adam, are you going to go attack that destroyer because it showed up in one of the wormholes?
That's true. I did say I would protect the wormhole system.
That's right. You must
It's a
protect
single.
his
It's a
house.
single destroyer. I mean, if you're really worried.
You will now forever be the person who feeds me.
I relate to him.
If you're worried about that destroyer, you're looking in the wrong direction.
They're only really.
Are you?
You said you were.
I did. I did.
Smoothie, you want a carrot?
Am I? And I am.
Carrot.
Whose turn it? What are we doing?
It's mine. I'm
Oh, I
deciding
didn't
how
know there was
to.
snap peas. Sorry, Sandy. I didn't see him.
Jay is
Okay, so that's what's going on.
Jay is saying that I promised her to protect the wormhole system, but Eric was able to place on an empty wormhole. So
What's that?
I'm trying to decide how to maintain my weight.
Everybody got some chicken,
Typical.
though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I just finished it. Did you get some, Sandy? Did you want any? You sure? Okay.
It's so good, dude.
She doesn't eat buffalo chicken.
I could eat an entire pan
How
of
does
buffalo chicken.
space combat
Yes.
work?
Bury my face in it.
Dude, it's so good.
With what?
You roll for if destroyers are out, they roll first.
What do you?
Jay's saying that I promised to protect wormholes, and the only thing I have is my word here.
There's like pre-shooting from
I don't know why
Eric-
James is
Eric
worried. I
is-
don't know why James
Not
is worried
James,
about
Jay.
that.
But you've forced.
hold
combat.
on a second.
What's that?
You leave my name out your mouth.
You
know
forced
that
combat.
attitude over
leave
there.
my name out your mouth.
You know that attitude. You already screwed me once.
You moved into areas that you shouldn't have.
There's more where that came from, James.
People
I
want to
didn't
get
put it all
wrecked
in.
with.
I think he's trying to set himself up for.
Excuse me. You're gonna rule
That's
this
fine,
game,
Eric.
Bobby Boucher.
You're gonna do that, somebody's gonna come up behind you.
Asteroid field.
No, just be adjacent to someone else.
Not like this.
Multiple ships adjacent to enemies and stuff like that. Home modes and stuff.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I like,
Know what your
I
secret
like how your
objective is. You did
I
ceasefire.
like how your flagship's like
Too much.
in there.
Dude, my wife watches that movie
I'll
on
get Jay a
repeat.
ceasefire if he gives
What?
me one.
In Kanto.
I'm fine with that. I
Oh,
said
really?
I broke
I've heard the
peace
movie
across
at least
the
80
world.
times since it's came out.
Jay.
I haven't watched it really.
I
Yet.
It's
brokered
really- I mean, it's
an
good.
exchange of
If you're a
ceasefires
fan of
between you and
Lin-Manuel
Eric
Miranda,
in order
you'll
to
like
honor
it.
my
It's typical.
He wrote like 3 movies.
my agreement
Dude, he
across
did Tick
wormholes.
Tick Boom, West Side Story, and he did in
There-
Kanto.
If Eric is willing to exchange ceasefires with you across wormholes to avoid police action.
Look, that story comes out on Disney Plus next
I can also
Oh, does
commit
it?
that ship's not going to be there in a minute.
You guys been watching Pam and Tommy?
No.
It's just raucous, bro.
Tommy
It's
He
just,
stands no chance
Tommy
against what
talking
you
to his
have.
baby?
That's a good
oh yeah,
option.
it's hilarious. They had a guy that like puppets the penis,
Then you don't
and
have
he
to
sits
worry
behind
about
his
him.
asshole
Can't move.
And I have kept my word.
to like work the controls. It's so ridiculous. It's
Saw an
hilarious.
interview on Hot Ones for
I
Sebastian Stan talking about that.
Okay.
Wait,
I
what?
haven't, seen
It's
the
your
Hot, I haven't
chance.
seen the Hot Ones episode with him in it. Is that
This
new?
is like
Well, we-
France and Ukraine.
That's gonna be good.
You take it?
I love that show, man.
So do I.
God,
I'm good.
Okay.
I love how people
You're
say,
waiving
"Oh, I
the-
watched this show," but every
the
single
border
time the bomb,
protections?
they like always have the same reaction, like they're
You're trusting
surprised.
what he's
and I
saying.
had the bomb.
For this,
so
for
I
this thing for right
Okay.
a few birthdays
just-
ago,
yeah.
my wife
Okay.
secretly set
My
up to my
wife.
friends to get me all
I
of
think
the
he wants
sauces
an
from one
adjacent.
season. I believe it was
Have two
season
adjacent
10.
to get the.
He's trying to get adjacent to
And the bomb,
home modes.
because I love spice, and I like challenging myself with eating like hot sauce foods, and it's accurate.
What's that?
The bomb has 0 tastes. It's just peppery for the sake of just being hot.
Okay,
It's
that's
annoying.
your fault.
It's aggravating because for
Again,
the hot sauce,
my
you want
only
there to be a
thing is I
balance.
Yeah.
deal with
Does
that,
Last
so
Dab
I
taste
will
pretty
do
good?
it. But if you want
The last dab I don't have. There's still a few that I'm missing. I'm missing the last dab.
Yeah,
and
I don't
I'm
want you
actually
to feel
missing
like
the
you're
very
being
first
betrayed.
one,
No.
the classic, the one that people take.
Yeah.
And I think also the fifth sauce. All of the sauces that are pretty much made by First Beef Feast or
Heatonist.
the show, yeah, I don't have any of those.
Okay. You know they have the box now. They sell it all.
Yeah, you can get, yeah, exactly.
The whole thing.
I need to just do it. But one of my favorites, which was from season 10, it was the 9th sauce. It's called Burn After Eating, and it's delicious. It is very hot, but like
Who's up?
they
I
did
am.
a really good job of like balancing the heat with the flavor.
Yeah, that's
The bomb is just so gross. It's actually gross. It's not
All
even.
right, I apologize
It's super
for
hot, but it
dragging
also
this
just
out.
tastes like ass.
yeah. It's just you just keep putting it on there.
And yeah, that's been like I think that's been the number 8. I think maybe season 1 didn't use it, but almost since the beginning, it's been the number 8 sauce for And literally, it's just.
Same reaction every time. It's like you did not watch this.
Is there anything?
Who
that
was the
anybody
one
wants
guy? And I
blocked?
think I think he's a chef, the Asian dude.
Is there
It was like
anything
one of the
anybody
early
wants
seasons.
blocked
He
so
went
that nobody can
backwards.
move there?
Really
He
backwards.
started with the last dab,
Yeah.
and he ended up having to quit.
Not really.
Yeah.
He's one of the ones that like after the 3rd wing, he was like, I'm
Oh,
done.
then
I
I
can
think.
tell the rest of it.
It's
Well,
like,
you can't.
the dude was
It
like,
can't be
wait,
played
are
on
you
that
sure you want to do this? He was like, yeah, let's just change it up. It was a
All
mistake.
right, I'm going to. That's 6.
I think there is a little bit of strategy going from you build your tolerance
Yes.
a little bit as you eat through.
Yep.
So
And
going backwards, especially if you don't
12.
have already a high tolerance
Yeah.
for spicy food, you're gonna be bowed out.
13,
Because it's just
14.
2 million Scoville, I think.
Yeah.
The last dab is.
I'm surprised more people don't quit.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I think maybe they just get like an adrenaline surge by being on the show and they're kind of in the
I'm
moment.
just max
Factor
too.
in combat.
Yeah.
Like, is a carrier actually better than
Dude,
No. You need
Such a good show.
9
it really is
or
such a
higher
great show.
to still
I'm
hit
mad that I didn't
on
think of
attack.
that concept because the
So
concept
the lower
is,
the number, the
So
better.
this is against.
it's simple.
This has a barrage.
I'm just
against
surprised
Invasion.
how much research they do because they every
So
single
if you
guest
wanna
is like,
move units,
Yeah,
the
they
destroyer-
know
the
like the
destroyer's
deep
better.
dark
yeah.
secrets and stuff about these people. It really is impressive.
Empty?
Almost every contestant comments on it.
Yeah.
Wow,
You guys really did your
your
research.
yeah, exactly. Because they always be pulling out like,
They did a compilation
Oh,
of it
so you can
too.
get more of them.
did they really?
Yeah,
I
of all
need
the
to
people
watch
that said that.
No, that's hilarious.
Is this hilarious?
That's rude.
You know what? I'm gonna one more jump. I'm coming for you.
Good luck.
So that's 8.
Good luck, nothing, bro. I can pass the actual.
No buffalo chicken for you.
Dude, I'm coming for you, Tim.
No chicken.
I'm seeing yellow right now.
Yeah. I'm just a space.
Yeah,
guy.
are you? I just when I what is he? When I hear your
when I hear your
horns,
horns, I run to the hills.
I
and
run
hide.
to the hills and hide. Caveman warrior. Such a
I'm
great
done.
sketch, dude.
I'm just a cave.
So whoever is number 3.
Jeremy.
It is I. All right. Wait, no, I'm 4.
Yeah, but
All right,
nobody's
so-
three. Nobody's three.
Tactic.
12. Alright, yeah.
You already activated that system.
Yeah, you can't do it again.
Oh, so I can't do anything in it.
No.
Sorry.
I'm gonna kill myself in front of you guys. Is it okay? Just like across the board.
Yeah, here's my tactical action.
Suicide. CBO killer. Remember that Snoop Dogg song?
Like,
What's my motherfucking name? That really sucks.
This is stupid.
I saw some commercial for some like big like Jada Pinkett Smith finally
I really like messed up. I know
tells
when I did.
Snoop Dogg how she feels about Tupac, and I was like, what?
It's finally happening!
Yeah, I was like, he died like 30 years ago. Like, oh no.
How long you planning on chilling there, sir? Just gonna keep.
There?
Peters, don't mind me.
That's mine. Sorry.
I don't like how set up you are.
I haven't been able to score that yet.
Who's taking you long?
I can't really do anything that I want to do.
Who's taking you so long?
Stupid activation system.
I
rule.
thought I set myself up to score
What
4
is this?
points
This
in
is a
one turn,
cruiser.
but I couldn't do that. So I didn't.
Herbie, kick you out of there.
I need.
What's
a
the
red
one that
pen.
you pick up if you want to score point? Is that the
Hmm?
like diplomacy, or is it? What's the one that you can score points on in game or in round?
James.
Imperial.
Oh,
I will
yeah.
move.
All right. So I have.
Yeah, you need to get out of there.
Oh, small move.
8.
I just like enabling.
I've just got my space ambassadors, my space cat ambassadors on.
Let me enable you.
I need to score an objective.
Will only come, but you guys wiping each other out. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I need a red planet.
There's no pathway for me to just.
All right. So I'm going to.
Who has construction?
It's me.
Oh.
How many is it? It's like I'm one away from like 2 of those. It's annoying. And then I'm a stupid secret objectives aren't helpful.
All right. I'm gonna exhaust my planets to use 8 resources. Or no, 9
It doesn't.
with this,
It doesn't move me anymore. Like
and I'm going to build.
Well, and I would have liked to have seen it. I didn't play so it is what it is. I think we have to be getting the public objective.
So I have 9. So with my Sarween tools, that means that the cost drops to 1 below whatever the
You
cost
add
is.
up what your total and you reduce it by 1.
Sarween.
And I have military right now. Like if I need them
Oh, it's a total cost. So if I'm building 3 things, so if I wanted to build 3 of these, it would be 12, and then it would really cost me 11. Is that how that works?
Yep.
Okay. So if I have 9, I'm gonna build 2 dreadnoughts. That's 8,
If I'm going to use the wormhole system that way, after having established all
and then
that,
I can do.
establishment. I'm going to use this
Right.
wormhole this way. This is happening. We're going to
8,
but I can't even
2 dreadnoughts.
stuff unless he can get Imperial. He's not making any progress.
So
I think that everybody's in gridlock now.
So you just producing?
And I've been interested
yeah, I'm
in
just
other
producing.
tools.
So yeah, you can technically go if you're 5. So
Like I haven't gotten any commodities in like 2 turns.
Haven't you done construction yet?
Yeah, but turns last forever.
Yeah,
because
seriously.
now I can't because of what I wanted to do. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to waste it.
No, you can still do a PDS or space dock.
You get free
Yeah, you
PDS
get
or
it
base
for
stuff,
free.
bro.
You just can't build on the system. If it's one of the systems you already activated, you can't do it.
Right, but that's where I mainly need it. I don't need another space dock here.
No, you can still
You
put them there.
You get PDS for free.
What?
You can still
If
put
you
them
do
there.
your build,
Wait, are you sure?
Yes.
if you do it as construction, Jay.
Oh,
what are
it's
you confused
construction.
about?
Oh, okay.
Where were you
I
trying
didn't
to
think because I was gonna do this, but I didn't think that I could put space docks on planets I didn't control already.
What do planetary
Oh,
defense
no, no, no,
systems
no.
do again?
You got the control.
If they try to take a
Sorry, I thought you were
I
saying
can't
ones.
I can't use construction
you
for
can use it
these.
as like a
is what I'm
Correct.
saying.
Sorry, I thought you were saying ones you had
like
token
assaults
in.
them.
No, no, no,
They can
no.
do it
I
with
want it for that, but I
You want
already-
it in here.
Yeah, which I
But he
I
doesn't
can't-
control this planet.
I don't control this planet. I just moved into them,
I mean, you don't have to build it
You need to
there.
be careful because if he defeats
No,
one
I
of
have
your
to
ships,
go
it's still
somewhere
very
here.
technical.
but I only get 3. I need my space dock to go here because I only have 3. I was told.
Yes, you only have 3 space
Yeah,
docks.
so but I could put the cannon somewhere.
That's why I'm.
I made this
thinking
cannon
we
and
just rotate
everything.
Right now, we're not touching that.
But so I'm gonna still just build. I'm gonna construction my next turn.
I didn't even know that that was an option.
So
that somebody
those, and then
could
I
appear
am
on the
doing.
wormhole. That was kind of
Yeah. Well, that's why I always forget all the action cards. You know,
Then-
like. That was the one thing that got me frustrated last time. It's like I had my strategy, and all of a sudden it was like, I block all of your attacks, and now I take your attacks and roll up these 5 ships of yours. And you're like, oh, I didn't realize that was one of the action cards that existed there. I might have.
I think it's time to start wheeling and dealing in these other agreements.
All right, that's my turn. Well, I mean, I was.
All right, I just moved, so whoever's 7.
7 is Jay.
7 is Jay.
I'm gonna generate some more cash.
Do construction.
I know, right? Now I'm just wasting. Oh. Hey, Tim. Emily says she misses you.
If you
she
activate
doing?
a system that
Doing all right.
contains one or more
Holding up.
headlines, please.
I'm in the constant.
All right, guys. I am
Tell her
very,
you found
All right.
a girl.
Very
curious.
Peters,
how
are you up
this
for-
game system works because it does
For
not.
trading commodities, so that to trade.
My ship here has a
Basically,
delta
you'll
one,
just
which
take
means that
2
I can
and
come
put
back
your
home
point
No,
into
you
your
have to
cash.
be adjacent.
to any,
No, I got an
from any
action
wormhole
card.
Is what how I
Unless
read
you.
it. But I
Oh,
can
with
create a
his thing?
pre-escape
Yep.
system for other people, and yet I can't make it from like it
If
doesn't
you're
make any sense.
interested,
So it says
Yeah, how do I
pre-escape,
get commodities
but that I
back?
can
Like if I trade,
this.
and then if I how to
Just
get.
trade, that's
It's
it.
pre-escape.
But I mean, then like what in the game
What?
gets me more
another
commodities?
system that
Trade
contains a
action.
planet
The trade,
equal or a non-system-
that
not a
trade
non-system.
card, if you
Then
either
returns
have
it.
it,
So,
you
like,
get to refill it, or if
I don't
somebody
know what to
else
do with this.
elects to give it to you for free from that trade
Okay,
card.
so you want to just trade 2?
Like I have.
Yeah, but all you'll do is just
Two
put them into
Prius
your
tokens,
trade goods here.
which are these.
They go from commodities, and you just flip them into your trade goods.
What
Alright.
I understand about
Up-
this is I can place
there.
them anywhere on the board to create
Here?
a normal system.
No, on your where your tactics
Yeah,
are.
you can create a new.
Here, right here.
Right there.
A new area.
Oh, I see.
Now that's like it can act as a resource now for cash.
All right.
Now do I get? I can use
So you
that as my.
can-
This is
you
my
can do that
action, right?
yourself.
That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
just
your
did.
turn's done.
Someone else.
Okay, my turn's
So
done.
it's
I think you
Tim's
give
turn.
it back to him after you
Do
do
I
it.
get
And
it?
they give it back to you.
It says it on the card.
Yeah. Your turn, Tim.
Sorry, what's happening?
He did an action to do a trade, so it's your turn. His turn's over. He's giving
And
you
do
the
I
card
give
back because
this
it's something
back to you
you get.
because
Does it say on the
Only
card?
if you move into a system where I have ships.
Yeah, it says it on the card when
Okay.
you give it
Yeah.
back to him.
Okay. Well,
So you tap it or
since
something.
JP ain't constructing, ruining my
freaking guy.
life,
This is actually good because it makes you do a bunch of bullshit.
it does in fact do that. Oh, I hate
I
it.
wonder if that's a tactic you could use. Like if I
Yes.
hold out to where people almost
Yes.
forced to pass before they do.
100% a tactic.
Ooh, shit.
There's certain ones you want to stop people from getting towards the end.
Alright,
of the game,
fine.
too.
Okay.
to do what?
Come on.
I mean, that's what Tim did. For
I'll
Eric.
build.
Like purposely don't use like
Yes.
your card to force
I'm
people
spending
to
all my
possibly have
planets
to
for
pass.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If they've
12
already-
Yeah,
resources.
you just eat up all of their tactics.
Oh, the war sun
Normal
we all
system.
have now, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can build it. You just have you have to.
I'm done. Well, actually, I would have had 1 point left.
Oh, would you have a point?
Give yourself a
What you sound like?
Sounds like everything. Sounds like
Does
everybody.
it yours?
It's not very original.
I just took
Yeah,
yours.
those are my.
Am I- Sorry. I don't have anything. Oh, we get to vote again on stuff.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I forgot that.
So we're back to 1.
Oh, I never took this command token back. Sorry. I haven't done anything there yet.
Would have been great if someone would have let me build space dock first in the middle of the board. I'd be able to build my stuff there. But no.
Wah, wah, wah.
My turn, right?
I just think you're all vibrating inside your ships and with your mouth. Just waiting to eat some civilians.
Oh, you know what? I can't believe that when I produced last round,
I'm
I
gonna
forgot
eat.
about the space dock. I did all 7 instead of 9.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm gonna eat.
I did too, because I could have just done it back.
Yeah. Go put a new cruiser in there. Alright, I guess I'll produce them. So, what I have 4, 7, 8, 10, 12. Just make more stuff.
Get out of here.
Actually, no. Kidding. Kidding. 2 dreadnoughts.
Your next fleet's 2 now.
James, I'm
So
gonna read.
that's not-
I'm gonna
no,
read
it's 3.
that.
Oh, it's
Fine.
Yeah, and I was
Of course
2,
you are.
and then I reassigned. So I want to do.
I told you I was.
I know you did. Ah!
That's tough. Fighters, I can do fighters. Actually, we'll do the worst one. Just get started. I'm done.
Do you activate the system you're leaving or the system you're going to?
Going to.
What if, can you drop ships at different locations if they have different speeds? Or do you move at the speed of the lowest?
Huge potato.
You can move ships.
Well, it's
from
about where you're
different
going,
places
and any ships that
to
can
where
reach
you're
there
going.
can
Yeah.
get there.
Got it.
Regardless
as
of
long
where
as
they
it
come
fits
from.
your fleet and movement.
Sorry, is it?
I guess it's me? You just
Yeah,
finished?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright. I am going to...
Oh, crap.
How much does it do? So you can only build PDS if you do build. It's the only means.
Construction.
Yeah.
Or if someone,
Or, there's probably action
Some
cards,
bug
I think.
person
I think there
would
are
do
action
it.
cards that have it too.
some unnamed bug person,
They're on the live stream.
This guy. There's the dog people that come around.
yeah. Dirty bug people.
That's really cool.
From the reinforcements in the transit system. Specified transit system.
Try to eat it.
Alright, I am going to refresh.
Right, but.
I'm going to play diplomacy, guys.
Okay.
Everybody puts. Can we just imagine it so that you don't have to
Well,
actually
you
do it?
do it from your
you do it from the
your pool,
reinforcements.
not your board. Yeah.
So we are going to play diplomacy onto that planet.
What does that mean?
It means that
token.
nobody can move
Put-
into
put
that
one from your
space.
supply.
Mostly because I have it and I don't want to pass yet.
Yeah.
I like.
He's
So
taking
what-
an action.
So what does this
Yeah,
mean?
I
Like,
got
no,
This means you can't move. Like nobody can move in there. Nobody can move out of there. It's basically it just
It's
freezes.
turned
it.
off
Yeah.
this turn.
So
Yep.
it would prevent an area from being attacked.
Are you picking up your other one or
The
something?
Senate
And then-
reconvened and said nope.
And then I can ready the exhausted planet. Now, I don't really care about that planet that much. That planet is which one? Lodor.
Mordor.
Lodor. Close though.
What's the secondary action? 2 action cards?
The secondary action is you guys can spend 1 token from strategy to ready up to 2 exhausted planets.
Ready.
And so, since I have this planet unexhausted, I'm not going to do anything with it yet. I'm just going to chillax.
so if I spin a strategy, I could unflip 2 planets.
Yes. To use them. to
I'm
place.
gonna do that.
I don't have to immediately use that planet, and I don't have to place my own token on there.
You can
Just so
unleft
everybody
two
is
planet.
aware.
Ready 2 planets.
And that concludes my turn.
You can.
Let's go.
My tummy loves everything about
The
All right,
food's ready.
I'm constructioning.
Oh my gosh, he's finally doing it.
So everybody that wants to spin a token from strategy
You knew that was gonna
to place a space dock or a PDS on a planet that they control.
I seriously misjudged my
Strategy token?
place.
1 strategy token. Yep. I don't really have. I don't know. It's kind of dumb, but how many more of those do I have?
Oh,
That-
these fortifying.
That may have been it.
3. Here's the weird side. Who else is on 3 right now? Is it Tim and James? You guys are the 2?
Yes.
Got 2 cannons left.
I don't know about you hovering over
Well, I'm
there.
just trying to like
Why are you over here so close?
He said a
Right.
probe.
my victory is only contingent on working with limits. I don't see anybody who needs anything because nobody's doing anything.
This is rough. What is 8 again? Does it say public and or secret objective?
For the primary?
Yeah.
If you there's plates and there's
Just
food.
1 public.
1 public, you can't score a
And
secret.
then 1 point if you control Mechatoris.
Okay.
There's
And then you can spend 1 to do
ready.
a private draw secret card.
Done?
Oh yeah.
Okay, now we can build. Somebody finally did that. Over there. Should I move out of there first? Yeah, I'm gonna move out of there first.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
I feel like I made a mistake.
All right.
I think the steak
6,
is bad.
7, 7.
7 is
Jay. Might as well get some food, yo. Come on.
James. What do you need?
Fortifying Mercantile, by the way.
Yeah, military mighty ones in here.
Whoever's the speaker is going to need to take that.
45 mercantile and 45 Mustang.
Yeah, literally it all stuck in the thing.
There's 57 flavors. You can only ever have like 2 of them. I'm not convinced that they
Not go well. Just straight up
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, watch me try.
This guy says, I'm the cloud above everybody else. No one can say that.
Yeah, that's your pup.
It's not a great place.
Where are your brothers? Yeah. I'll let you watch the movie.
Yeah, I've done it.
Keep saying that.
You just wait, Jim. 8 more turns and it's on.
Yeah. Roughly 8.5 turns, you're in trouble.
Can you see him? Can you see him, Christine? He's coming for you.
Shank and bike.
Whose turn is it now? Because he just went, right?
Did somebody say?
Was it James? James' turn?
James just went, I thought.
Oh, did James finish his turn?
Mhm.
Okay. So then
So it's number 7.
it's back to Jay. See, they help, but, well, the clouds are. Where'd your chair go?
I moved over here just to,
Oh,
in between, have a sit down.
did your thing blow over or did you knock this over?
I think it moved over. I wouldn't put it past me. All right, guys, ready to
No, you're not on my
kneel and deal?
Okay, hold on. You are so
Oh, boy.
sweaty, bud.
I think you're overdoing it a little bit.
Is there a destroyer in there? Oh, I was just heading somewhere else.
Were you going for
It's like when you're backing up.
adjacency?
It doesn't matter. I can use other ways. I just had the card to create it, and there's only 2 places, so I thought that would be the less contentious spot to do it.
You were mistaken.
Obviously, you don't know the Liz 6 mine net.
The anti-fighter barrage goes first, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Do fighters count as ships in terms of your ability?
ships.
Yeah, because you have to destroy a ship unit.
They do count. So I just have to. I get a bonus if I destroy 1 fighter. That's all that matters to me. Alright, let me get it done here. Get my
We'll
fighter
say that
barrage
is
ready.
just after 3. I will be leaving at 6 at the latest. We gotta start packing.
That's probably the latest I can
You
do.
should
Yeah,
be.
probably
Yeah.
earlier. I mean,
Alright.
I'm kind of expected home by
Yeah. All right. So anti-fighter barrage,
A little late for that.
destroyer. I got to roll a 9 or higher. I get 2 dice.
Oh, we're good.
Who are you fighting?
Jay.
I got 8 and a 2. So.
Jeez. It's aggressive.
So, and then I think we just do normal combat, right? At that point?
Yep. Did you destroy any fighters?
No, because I didn't roll a 9 or a 0. I rolled an 8. Wasn't high enough.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm gonna roll
A bunch of things.
all your ships, right?
Wait, the combat's. You have to roll higher than the number on it?
The number or higher.
Equal to or higher.
So I rolled an 8.
So a carrier
Yeah.
is better than a destroyer. Or than a cruiser.
Combat wise, yeah.
No. Combat cruiser 7 or higher. So that's 4 options. That's 4 chances.
Oh, so the cruiser has to roll over
Yeah.
7.
The only reason you have a destroyer is to destroy
yeah.
fighters.
The fighter is.
Where you're gonna need to determine which role you're rolling.
Yeah. You
Well, it's a
can't.
fighter. I mean, I only got 5 things.
Oh, he's rolling for his fighters.
Okay, so
They all
you
miss.
got 1 9. No, you got a 9 in there.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Alright, so one hit so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I already rolled mine. I didn't get a hit, so
Okay,
that's
and
it.
then-
There's no reason to keep rolling.
Alright, cool.
Okay?
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on.
We go outside. We go outside.
What's the upgraded destroyer? Oh, it's an 8.
Well,
And you
okay,
get 3
it was
dice and it's a
fine.
6.
There's a lot going
That would've
on
been nice.
in that space.
Could've gotten a free
You doing
technology. Well, yeah, he's got it.
Did you not have a
Yeah, because it's not the beach.
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna do
The beach has bugs.
another one of these.
No. Fish is fine, but like no seals, not fine.
So Jay's
You
your
done?
turn done. And Tim's done. Okay, Tim's turn's done.
There's a difference between bugs in the
Oh, I didn't put my
springs and
little-
bugs in the ocean?
Yes.
There's more bugs in the springs.
What?
Eric, is there any way you can? hold
Apparently they
this
go
so
out.
I can eat?
Apparently they go out and do stuff now. Look at this, look.
Ooh.
See this?
Oh.
Huh? What are you asking the question to?
Oh my god.
Which statement?
I'm just trying to make sure I can't
Bugs.
move it. I can't move the destroyer out of
They said the
there.
bugs in the springs is less bad than the bugs at the beach. I'm like, there's still bugs.
Yes. The beach bugs.
Alright.
Well,
you can't see them.
the sand fleas-
So the best way this works is if we
Sand
put our ships like out kind of in space.
I told you he was gonna be the one. This guy.
I think I'm gonna just quit because now I can't do what I wanted.
Alright, so I don't think there's any dreadnoughts have bombardment, which doesn't matter. What's your flagship? Does it apply 1 to the result of each of your other ship's combat rolls in the system? Okay.
Well, you might win, so.
Well, he's gonna destroy some stuff.
I have a
Let's get the dice.
and my dreadnought is upgraded.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Which said that only really affects the
This
move. It
unit
doesn't.
cannot be destroyed by direct hit action cards. Okay. So I don't. Alright, so you get you get 2 dice for your thing and your dreadnought. So the only thing is you have different hit numbers. So when you roll for your flagship, you roll 2 dice, and you say this is my
anti-fighter
flagship.
barrages, so the fighters can't
Okay.
roll.
Because
And then whatever
because it
fighters
matters
survive,
which number.
it's
Like
just
a
you
5 and
roll
up is a
ton of
hit from the
dice.
dreadnought, a 6 and up is a hit
It's
from the
more for
flagship.
taking hits.
So you don't roll all 3
before
because
your
then you
features.
can mix and match.
So the
how you
fighters,
want.
you would eliminate those first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So do you want to? Do I go first as the attacker? Because it's all it's with aside
It's the
from
same time.
barrage. It doesn't
Barrage
matter.
first, then you roll simultaneously, but you gotta make sure you're rolling for each ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, anti-fighter barrage,
So he doesn't
then
have
announce retreats, then make combat rolls, assign hits and retreat.
Okay. So do you want to go first or want me to go first? You have an action. You have a card.
I have an action. Yeah, I have a card that is for combat.
Well, that's why I'm like,
I'm looking because I have
I can
a
do it.
like
Like you said, it's
We'll
just
go out
Either if you want to
inside.
retreat,
One, I'm like,
these become 2 points, right?
Even if we
Yeah.
retreat, there's a barrage. Like we go through a combat.
Can you do run
these can be played whenever. I mean, like, based
So
on
it's going to tell you if it's like an initiation.
So both of these are at the start of combat. So this is the start of combat. This is the start of space combat. What's the difference?
Both.
They're both the same.
Yeah.
But I only can play one or the other, or I can play them both based on.
I mean,
You don't even
I don't.
Unless it's a matter
I
of
don't
like
think
they're
there's a
going to win the
limit.
game.
Let me see combat.
But that's where the alligators
I'm not going to do that.
They don't.
Oh no, because this one says start
They're
or
not in
end.
the springs.
This one says start, so I technically could
You
play
don't go to the
the one
springs when
that's
you
the
swim
start
in
and the
it?
one that's the end.
Yeah.
I can't.
All right.
Because one may be like here.
I'm going to read what my people.
So I'm gonna play the one that's the start, and it's fighter prototype.
What does it say?
I apply +2
Yeah, you
to
get
the
a
result
two,
of
too.
each of my fighters' combat rolls.
You don't have any
during this
fighters,
combat.
so you probably want to save that.
That's even
So the
worse.
fighters
Oh,
are the
this
little
is
guys.
fighter
Yeah,
specific.
so-
You guys is a
okay,
current,
that one, what's
like,
the other one? Do you want to
you'll
announce
carry
the other
away
one?
with
Yeah.
you. Either
No,
way,
I
you're
think I have
doing
another one
life
that
vest and you can't swim. At least in the springs, you're not going anywhere.
this one morale boost.
What is it?
This one's the same thing, but it's not specific. It's just units.
Okay, and you're gonna
Right.
play that?
You guys actually gonna go out.
So
I
this
had to
gives
list
this
the people
as
actually
one
go out in the spring.
can't give my rolls
Which
for the
springs do
units
you
that
go
are
to?
involved in the combat.
All of them.
At
I'll go to
once.
new ones.
I haven't been to Rock
Yeah.
Springs in forever.
I like doing Rainbow River
Alright, so
for tubing, and
do you
then
want me to roll first, or do you want me to?
there's one in Apaka I like to go to where it's just the springs where you just swim and do like a picnic.
I mean, it's all gonna. The results are all
pretty
gonna
nice. I
happen.
can't remember.
Simultaneously.
No,
If you
not
get
past
hit, I
Ohio,
get
but
hit,
it's
we're
out
gonna
far.
lose.
Yeah, you
There's
go
no
first,
advantage.
though.
Camping ground out there
I'm
too.
rolling
It's all
two
kinds.
dice for my fighters, so they have to get.
But I heard there's some closer to the
So,
beach
no
are pretty
hits.
good too.
All right. So I'm rolling for my cruiser.
Nobody wants to play with us except for Mike and
No hit.
When did you
I'm
ask?
doing all right.
that was.
I'm
2 days
rolling
before
with
you started
my
the
dreadnought. This
Or
is
the
one
day of?
I'm a
dice.
child now.
So 2 days
That's
before,
it.
or a day before?
So that's
yeah.
one hit.
And I do
We'll
it.
just count it right now. So we're just counting hits. So that's one hit.
So you're actually gonna go?
And then
I'll
I'm
invite
gonna
you.
roll my flagship. It's 2 dice. Oh, oh,
Yeah, because you did it like 2 days
oh.
before.
Excuse me.
But if you want to go,
I
if
forgot
you go
about this.
to
So at the start of the space combat, I can choose any number of my ground forces in the system to participate in combat as if they were ships.
Holy shit.
So my infantry have a 7+, so I'm gonna roll the 2 infantry. So I've rolled.
You've rolled
I've rolled the
fighters.
dreadnought. I've rolled all
West
this.
Coast to go to
And
like
I
So
haven't
far,
rolled the flagship.
so far you have one hit.
I have one hit so far. I'm gonna roll the 2. They have to get a 7 or above.
We didn't hunt and it was
A 10, so that's 2 hits.
nice. Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
So I'll keep him over here because that's well, it's 2 hits.
Everybody likes the Gulf Coast because
2
it's
hits.
used to go.
And then I'm gonna roll the Alistair, my flagship. This is 2 dice. I gotta get a 9 or above. So that's a 10. So one more.
Because
hit.
that's
So
the
I
same
got 3
park right
hits.
there, right?
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
And
Remember,
it's
all your
like
rolls are
mainly
+1.
locals, so nobody- 'cause
So
it's
now-
just right
Well, and
next
technically
door
plus
to
2 because I
Clearwater.
played
Everybody's
a
in
card.
Clearwater.
I played an extra card that gives me an extra +1.
All right. So
It's
I
like-
think it's in there.
So I'm gonna roll the dreadnought first.
okay.
Yeah.
So one
And then
dice.
you can,
So one dice and I have to get a
canoe
4
kayak
or
over
better.
to
Yeah.
whatever island it is.
We
Or is
were-
it honeymoon? And it's like
So that's a hit.
yeah,
So that's a
no,
hit.
Yes, that one.
That's incredible.
then
You can
roll
take
2
they have a
dice.
ferry that will
For your
go
flag.
there.
We
5 or
looked
better.
when we
Better,
went, but it was because we had he was a lot younger.
2 hits.
Yeah.
And then
So that's
Isla
3 hits
was
all
like
day,
couple
so 3 and
months,
3.
we couldn't lug all
So now
of
we
us.
assign damage, right?
It's a,
So
they had a, well, at least years ago, they had like a ferry, which was more like.
when
I
it
think
means
just a big
sustained
pontoon boat.
damage,
still have-
it
they still
means
have a
they can take
And
one
they-
hit
it would
before they're
go there, and then
destroyed.
you
So
have
you're
to
basically gonna
haul
have to
from
choose
the
one to
ferry
destroy
spot,
because they can
which
each
is on the
take
backside of the
one
island
hit
to
before
the
they're destroyed.
Gulf- to the Gulf.
So
Okay.
it's your choice whether you.
But it's
you
not
know,
too bad
I
of a
mean, you
walk.
probably
Right.
take the flagship.
The sand
but-
there versus honeymoon. It. I mean, to me,
So then,
I
all right.
was
So the other card that I was gonna
like-
play,
I was
which is
like,
this one.
the
Yeah,
walk-
so
At the end of
They
combat,
They all have
prepare all
different
units to have
White,
sustained damage in the
Chris,
active
like
system.
sugar
So
type
one will be
water. And I
destroyed.
remember
The
as
other you'll
we were
get
standing
the
out on
hit
TV,
back.
So I lose
out
one.
there,
So you lose one no matter what,
The
but then the
Gulf
other
was
one now
so
will
cold
take
in
2
LA,
hits
and
before
they
you're
were
destroyed.
and also
But we
this
continue combat. You could also
uh,
retreat too.
group of rays just comes
So-
in from.
So what you'll do is,
And then
then let's say you
just
keep the
stood
flagship.
still, and,
Destroy the
like,
dreadnought.
passing on
Like
my
the
legs
flagship
and all
takes
this
up,
stuff.
right?
Just,
Okay.
like,
I'm gonna, I'll probably,
terribly
I'll get rid of like fighters and ground units or something like that. So I'll have this
And then you
left.
can attack.
And then this is your chance to say, I can retreat or I can keep fighting.
Yep.
Well, so if I retreat, that just kind of goes back in here. It's like I just leave.
No, no,
It
no.
goes to a
It goes
nearby
back to-
empty system.
It goes back.
When the tide's out,
We would have to go to an
at least
empty
it used to
system?
be, I don't know,
Adjacent
with
empty
storms
system.
and all that, you could.
So
when
he'd
the
have
tide
to
was
go
out,
here?
You could walk
Yep.
from Calabasas down to Clearwater.
So you
And some
could
people
retreat.
like walk too far.
He can
they
go to
walk
his home
north from
system.
Oh,
Clearwater,
okay.
and then
So
they
you
might
can go to
get
your
stuck
home
because the
system.
tide would come back.
And so that way,
And then
you could use that
get,
card,
like,
but then we'll
it
stay
gets
for another
pretty-
round and then
it
I'll
gets
probably
pretty
get
swimming, I
It's
guess.
destroyed.
not that far from
So it's-
Clearwater.
No, it's
Yeah,
like Calabasas
okay.
is like
He probably
really
can't go to his home system
How
unless he
long
has
does it
enough.
He does.
No,
He's got plenty.
I have 6.
What? How long does it take to get from here to
6.
there?
Well, because he was planning on amassing.
I was trying to, but you
Oh,
know.
that's great.
So are you gonna play
I'm
that or
not
you?
gonna-
I think
I'm not
that's
gonna do
the
that.
thing,
I'm just
because
gonna-
on the side of
I'll lose
Orlando,
this.
it's just like
I'm gonna
45
ditch
minutes
my
each,
cruiser
right?
and two
Versus-
fighters.
Shit, we just go down 50 to
So this
75,
guy's good.
Two
and
ground
then
troops.
get on 75, and then it's
Oh
like,
man, he won.
Now,
once you
since
get
he
on
controlled the
75,
planets,
it's
technically, well, no,
not-
he didn't. He didn't. So I don't have to
that's
fight
why.
for
But it's
control.
like getting
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No,
that sucks.
it took us. Yeah, it took us an hour and a half to get
It
like
completely
I'll take
from
those
here
planets when
park
I do a second.
and
I didn't have
Palm
them.
Beach.
Oh, that's right.
So,
Torque and then
Check
I
them
was
in the
saying, I
jams.
was like, well, we're going to
By the
Smyrna.
microphone.
It would take us longer to get through Smyrna than it would to get.
Well, that wasn't super bad.
And that's like
You only lost one
ship.
ship.
Like
I lost one ship, but now this he's just gonna
It's
keep
an hour.
like.
Yeah.
Well,
encroaching
you
into
don't
my
know
space.
that. You don't know that
Oh, I
because
know
the
what
thing
you're
is,
doing.
If we
you
come,
don't necessarily
we
have
usually
a
take
bonus
I4,
to
when you get
achieve.
I4,
He may have had a
it's
card that said
crazy.
to take
You can
over
hang
a
around the
system
cut
he
all the
didn't
way
control.
across.
Yeah,
Gamble
I
stuff.
made
That was
the
Eric's turn?
mistake of, 'cause
That
I
was
had
my
to go
turn.
down
There's two.
to St. Pete a couple times, and I made the mistake of rounding to I4
Just
and
business.
taking I4 to the worst.
If you
I have to send everything
So
at
now
you.
If you
that
can
I
upgrade
started
to maybe moving
50,
two
75,
spaces, that will help.
I'll just say 50-75.
If someone does the technology.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I mean it's 45 minutes from here. to
At this
Castle
point,
Ferry, so
Yeah.
That's at 45 minutes. Eric, this one has food.
At this point,
Another one? This is third.
Here.
Because when I change it, let me,
I am going to.
Yeah, see? Told you. See what he does? Scott. Everyone's okay.
Good pass. That's it for me. So it's over to whoever has 3, 4, or 5.
I have 4.
So that's you then, because there's no.
Did you have another poo? Did you have another poo? Yeah.
Yeah, we rode bikes over that big bridge when we were out there.
Does
This guy literally like ruined everything.
A bunch of flagships there.
would
We
you
take
go,
that.
Johnny,
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I
when
was
the-
Do you have anything? Do you have a command token on your home rolls?
Not by much.
Steve
We
and
didn't
Rachel
win.
will go.
Peters?
Go what?
Do you have a command token on your home world?
No.
So you
But
can
I was
alert
like,
yourself
Sand?
with,
Counterattack.
I told
with your
them there's
flagship
like,
and with all of your stuff.
We just take it right back. Yeah.
all of
You don't have
that.
any
Yeah.
troops though.
So
Those are
But
good
you would
bike trails.
basically.
But you can move
maybe we can
stuff
get
from
them to
both
go.
of those
See, Mike
systems
will- Mike
into
will
that
go.
system.
Yeah.
Mike will be about to head
So you can
out
move
to
the
Seattle.
troops from that one and a carrier, and then
Yeah, definitely go. We
warships
bring our
from
bikes
either
out there.
one.
We
Versus
ride all
him,
over the place.
if somebody next thing when construction gets played again, and he'll put
I'll-
it,
I mean,
the,
I'll be able to
if
show
he
them.
puts
PDFs.
Yeah.
thing there,
You
and
can
he
easily
gets
take up
something
that
big,
entire
right?
fleet.
You could take that out, and now he has his flanks are open. What is he going to do with his horse? Either head toward you or head up to Magtoll
Their
Ranks.
game.
If you
I,
want,
I feel like I have to make an
Oh,
attempt to
okay.
take that.
you'd
back.
have to take that back, yeah, for sure.
But so you're saying like if it's like, what do I?
So you play a command token onto that system. You don't have one on there right now,
It's
right?
harder
Or
for
do you?
them.
I did because
Oh, so you can't move back.
I
That sucks.
Next turn.
because like my first turn I moved into there because I was going to attempt to like
Yeah, we can definitely go. Bike trips,
So-
like taking bikes going out.
Yeah,
places.
I have to make sure that like I try and go before him when the next round starts and
Well,
then
he
make,
is-
make that my
He is going to pick who has the. Does anybody have politics?
No, it's
No.
open.
So it's going to stay where it is. Tim's going to be speaker. It's going to go 1, 2.
because
whatever.
god dang it.
Well, who knows what he could easily do something before that. Who knows?
Oh, I got to put 2.
All right,
I'm out.
I'm gonna pass. I can't do anything. I'm gonna pass.
So it's over to
I
5.
pass, but-
Anybody have 5?
I'm just
Yep.
gonna lose. This is another
Jim
action
Jam.
card that we won't lose anymore.
Peters.
All right, it was a good run.
You're not necessarily going to lose.
It wasn't a good run.
Oh, I see.
It's
You
horrible.
lost one ship, right?
I lost one ship, but the one ship.
So
Like a
here's
drill
how you make that
setup.
up. You choose
And it has like
warfare
cables and
next
slots
time.
and everything. And
Because
Alex
warfare
wouldn't
lets
come
you
out
move
of the
from a
tent.
position that
He's
you've
like
gone to.
sitting in his little.
Put it back into your
Pet
position. It lets you
eating
do
snack.
basically
Yeah.
it like makes one of your actions free.
Every
And
time
you
when
can
they're
do 2
that,
things on the
like,
same world.
The beach is
Warfare would be
there's
late,
so much
late
stuff.
in
and
the round. But if you choose this,
You gotta take with you
get
when they're that.
one commodity,
I get a
or
commodity.
one trade good. You get to like once you play the command onto the board, you remove it, and you can put it back into your commands, and then you can replay it somewhere else. So you can open that and then put it somewhere else and let you go back. So it's not as like hopeless as it might feel.
everybody.
I guess I can do
Where's Uncle James?
one of those two numbers.
Huh? You know who he
What are you doing there, Jim?
is. Yeah.
Well, now it's Eric all nothing.
Alright,
I'm
I'm
not
done.
even. I'm 2 victory points back from the future.
No, close enough. Jeremy does look like Uncle Tim. How's Uncle Tim? You gonna go to Papa? Okay, where's Uncle James?
He's stinky. You can find him really easy.
That's true. My butt is very sweaty right now.
Did you poop him? No.
Yeah. Okay.
Go to Papa.
It's good to know.
You want some water?
Oh, you can swing that fan around you, James. I just had it pointed that way for the
Some
swing.
water, please.
As soon as I finish putting your meat,
Slap your meat on the board.
your sweet, delicious, juicy meat.
Whose turn is it?
It's-
Jake's
Yeah, that's
turn?
mine. I'm just
Okay,
figuring what I
just
want
got
to do.
DJ.
Who's passed so far then?
I've passed.
Who's passed? Somebody else.
Has everybody
Yes.
used their strategy cards already?
Yeah.
Would you be down for 11 Honeymoon Island trip? James might
For the
come.
day
never heard of
or
that.
overnight?
Huh? No, just
Just
day.
just for the day?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Ireland.
Honeymoon Island.
Like over by Dunedin, right?
Dunedin.
Dunedin.
Dunedin, Ireland.
Dunedin, that's like
He doesn't go anywhere. He's not gonna say it. So
I like that better.
like
That's
that
from Lord of the Rings. But
Oh, what's that?
Shakes back up the sunstone.
Just leave it there. It's gonna come back out.
if I activate a system, can I construct and move into it?
No, why don't you go back watch TV, bud? I don't want you
I don't know.
rearrange on
Ursher turned off. So
Can you build and move into a system that
I'll
he
put Ursher back
activates?
on.
what's he doing on
No.
Sesame
Go
Street?
back.
You
Yeah.
put a token
Back
in
to
the
the
system
system.
reveal,
It's coming.
or you put a token in the system to move into it.
Here he is. It's like the only ABC he likes.
That and the Gina Rodriguez.
Can you say hi, Uncle Jeremy?
Alright.
Can you say hi, Ursher?
I have
Yeah, come back to
to
Ursher.
negotiate there.
Yeah, you can go back to Ursher. Hi.
You building?
Yeah.
That move where you can use your infantry
water.
is
So Tim, you haven't played Dune Imperium yet?
Yeah, I mean, especially because
No.
they've got a lower combat value, so I mean that's kind of nice. I wish you'd have troops on the planets because then I would get to produce extra.
If I've already used up all of
Like
my
when I
fighters,
win in
does
ground
that
combat, I just
amount?
drop extra troops.
No, there's extra fighter
There's
tokens.
I can get them.
I haven't had a ground combat yet, so soon though.
Drink your water, please.
Give me extra.
Drink it.
Here's a question. If there's no fleet around the planet,
Big ones are
ships move
3,
through it,
little ones
or do they have to have infantry?
If there's nothing there,
If there's infantry.
there's infantry. I don't know.
Dirty, you need me to
What happened?
If there's no ships in a region, but there's infantry, and ships just want to pass through since there's no ships, can they pass through?
No, what's your teaching?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Really?
Are you sure about that?
That doesn't make sense.
Yes.
I can sit with you.
There's still PDS fire if there's PDS, but if there's just infantry on this planet, you go right through it. It's ships that stop you, not planets.
But if you have a PDS, do you choose whether to attack or not?
I don't know if it's optional. You do shoot.
He's practicing to be a tabletop gamer.
You gotta build one of those instructables game tables.
Oh. I know, right? I've been there. God, this whole game.
You forced my hand.
Let me know if you need
So what he does is slides his meat in there, warms you up, and you get distracted. He comes and just
I'm gonna maximize my fleet size and just completely.
take him out.
I'm gonna try and have like eight fleets in each.
You should go for a Mercantile too. Back you up, soften him up.
I'm just
If I
building.
if I put combat,
There's buildings.
if I throw my combat into
Oh my
that
God.
area now, which I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go all out.
Plus you got the extra +1 on the rolls.
It's +1.
I'm done.
Plus.
It's over to what number?
It's me. Because you
Back
would
to
make
1.
Yeah. So.
Just checking. Hands up on the ground.
If someone were to activate technology and you have an untapped planet, can you tap that at that time to do it?
Yeah. You can spend your goods and
anytime.
yeah.
Can you put this on the Tim's planet with the cruiser and the one flag?
Oh my god.
This guy. Oh man.
I knew it.
Don't eat those. What are you doing?
Tim. Eric's being aggressive.
He's coming at you.
He's coming for your butt. I don't know.
From where?
He's
Don't
attacking
know
you
yet.
from Mechatar X.
Well, you don't know that.
Alex.
Let me get you.
I think his stuff.
can't do
Hey,
this.
dog, don't eat that.
I can't do this.
Is there anything in there? I thought he dropped it.
Alright.
He's coming at you from somewhere.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, what?
You got your one pew pew there. Just pew pew up at the sky.
It's not getting up.
Alright.
You got anything massive like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
each
guess
one
I'll
would
take the ground troop.
Your cruiser has. No, your
There's two. Yeah, my
your dreadnoughts too.
I got
Wow.
Droppy Grass.
It's time
I
to
don't
take out
think I
Eric.
can move. I think that's all I can take because my capacity is just one. Alright, you got a cruiser down. Alright.
Alright, this is gonna be real interesting. Can I get one die?
Oh, I see what he's doing. Yep.
Miss.
Alright, so I'm attacking with the cruiser. Hit. And then ground combat.
Cruiser just has one.
Your cruiser hits at 1.
It was a
It
7.
was a 7.
Oh,
And
I
then
need to
ground
make that
combat, I can do bombardment.
the appointment with the
Dreadnought.
optometrist.
Did your cruiser miss there
That's
too?
a miss. So, and then do we do
Now
like
you
Infantry,
yeah, infantry versus infantry.
mine is upgraded by the way.
Oh boy. Big miss.
2. That's a miss. We do it again. Do I do a bombardment again, or I just do it the one time?
Just the one time.
Miss.
Miss.
Hit. Alright. So there.
That's
Drop another
turn
one.
on.
Racial. That's that one. Thank you. And then let me look at your technologies. Anything green over here?
No.
What does sustained damage do on the ships?
They have
You can
one
take
more
2
health.
hits.
You can take a hit before it's
Yeah, instead of one.
Oh, why do I take that? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Get all kinds of cocky.
You?
All right. All right.
Wow.
That's my turn.
That's surprising.
Hail, hail.
And then that's back to James. Yeah, 2 through 4 is
Yeah.
you passed.
Oh, I guess it was.
It's Jay's turn.
I passed.
You passed.
Oops, sorry.
Think I'm
Alright, end of the round.
Well, no, I'm not done. But
Sorry.
I don't think I'm going to do anything else. Oh yeah, because I tapped everything to produce. So.
Wait, do we do? We do the Senate first?
Yep.
Score objectives.
All right, Senate first.
All right. It's objectives.
We're in status phase, right? So score objectives.
Yeah.
Oh, can we do the Senate after that?
So score objectives, reveal public objective, draw action cards, remove command tokens, gain distribute. But there's no spot for it though.
I think we do it after.
Yes.
Before the end phase. Let me double check.
That's what you did the last round.
What
We did it after status phase, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because everyone had ready their planets back up, like we had done all that.
I think that happens at the
But
beginning
it
of
would
each
make
round.
sense that you
Yeah.
revealed it, like, because what
That happens at the
detriment is there?
beginning?
Anybody scoring objectives?
I think everyone had
Score
ready them
objectives.
up
I'm
and
scoring a
used
bunch.
influence. Well,
But we can only score 2, right?
Yeah, one private, one public.
give me the one with the 2 planets.
What do we do
Jason's
about our
next
private
to.
ones? Like, do we have to
You just
tell
put
you
them out.
guys, or
No, you just put them out
And then I scored a secret objective.
and score the point.
Move me to 4, please.
I got 5
The red V.
dreadnoughts.
Yeah, move that one up. One.
is that V or?
The V, the red V. Yeah, that one. Correct. Are you done with the play then?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You want me to toss all this?
And
Sure,
2
thank
of
you.
each.
He has a war sun now?
Yeah, he built it very quietly last turn.
I mean, it can only take a hit, but
And we can only score 2, so that's all we can.
All right.
command tokens.
Score objectives, reveal public objective first of the second. Own 2 technologies in each of the 4 colors.
Holy crap.
Remove command tokens.
One back. Yeah. Turn what? Turn it off.
You guys all can take these guys.
That's Jim.
All right, action cards. What do you get, Tim?
1.
2.
Why do you get 2 units? Racial? Or?
I got an upgrade during this.
You get 2, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to sort out.
Go watch some owls. Find owls. Okay, we'll find owls.
What are we doing? Who's fighting?
And around, you got command tokens.
You just gotta.
Make sure you get any command tokens back. You guys replenished gotten your 2 yet?
Yeah.
You gonna watch our stream?
All right, team.
Sure.
I think we're on politics. Everybody's replenished.
Oh, I gotta have.
We have 9 players. Did you do the 6 or more?
What's that?
There's a public for 6 or more
6 or more systems?
that are non-home.
I did the one with the adjacent to Mechatol.
All right.
So
The Galactic Senate convenes.
that's the only one I could
This is
do. I
another
couldn't do
law.
any of them before.
Homeland Defense Act. If you are for this law, each player can have any number of PDS units on planets he controls.
What's a PS unit?
PDS.
Oh, PDS.
If you're against it, each player destroys one of his PDS units.
Oh, what? No, I'm not getting rid of mine.
So either 4, and you can have any number of PDSs on a planet, which is absurd.
Is it currently a limit of 1?
Yeah. If
I'm
you're
gonna-
against, each player has to destroy 1.
I'm gonna play a rider. I'll abstain from the voting, and I say you guys are for it.
Starting with Adam.
Wait,
You want? I gotta
I-
make a prediction before
Did you play those already?
Okay.
no.
Yeah, we'll play
I just I'm waiting. Are you doing a rider too?
Well, hold on. What is a rider? What?
It's an action.
Oh, okay.
What is what you? What is it called? What you just read off?
I'm gonna also predict
A law.
vote.
What's an agenda?
But you can't.
That's what it
That's what
is.
this is.
Correct.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
But everybody's terrified.
All right. So I'm gonna play this to veto that,
Okay.
and we then
It shouldn't be sequential. So
vote on the next agenda in the.
what
stack.
happens to this then? Does it just get negated? Does it get discarded?
Did you just play that?
Yeah, we both did a rider,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just a discard.
Do we play actions
Yeah, I
in
mean,
turn
like-
order though?
Yeah. What would the stack be for that? It's a good
Well,
question.
I imagine it would go this way.
Yeah, so I think you still have yours.
Okay. Because it's all at
All
the
right,
same
that's
time.
vetoed. Next one is a directive, the incentive program. If you're for it, draw and reveal one stage, one public objective from the deck, and place it near the public objective. So it would add 1. If you're against it, draw and reveal one stage 2 objective and place it. So essentially, it would add a stage 1 or a stage 2 objective to the deck.
I like that.
How do we? You vote a 1 or a
If you're
2?
for it, it's a
It's
stage
stage
1.
one.
If you're against it, it's stage 2.
And what's the difference with the stage 2? You.
They're worth
It's 2
2 points,
points.
but they're harder.
Is there any reason why we wouldn't
I will.
use every single one of your things?
I thought we were supposed to get 2 of those, but anyways, yeah. What you're saying is correct. You might as well just
Well,
do
when
it.
you move into the second phase, is that when you have to do the 2 agendas?
No, you can do any of the revealed objectives.
No,
No,
he's
no,
saying
I'm
like
saying
for the
2
new
agenda items. Is that when you get to the second?
No, I don't. I
Because we
think it's
used
supposed
to
to be
do
whenever
more
you
than
did it.
one.
Yeah, I remember. What's the one stage 2 again?
What are you predicting?
Predicting was the step
Yeah,
one.
I'm gonna say 2.
You're gonna say stage 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There is 2. I just missed that.
So we should be voting on 2 things. then.
Yeah, we're supposed to do it. That's what I thought.
So are we gonna start now? Or are we gonna start doing?
We'll
just-
start it now.
Okay.
So this is the first.
We only
It's the
missed
first
one,
of
so-
2 agendas. My
I'm
opinion.
going to abstain from this.
It's only the second one.
I can't. I'm gonna predict that we do stage 2.
Are you doing a rider?
Well, it's my racial. It's not a card.
You can't.
I
vote,
predict
so you
every
agree.
agenda.
And what do you get for winning right?
I get the technology.
He gets a
People
bunch of
that
stuff.
vote the way I predict.
Every time.
If he's
I mean,
right.
if I'm right.
All right. So wait.
Now there's
What's the
just
current
double
vote
chances.
right now?
Nothing.
1
0.
There's none. I abstained. He
So
can't
he's
vote.
abstaining. I don't.
You
vote.
abstain and you don't vote. So now it's me.
He's voting for no.
Who is?
Stage. Yeah. No.
He's predicting no. He's not
Predicting
voting.
no.
Oh.
Predicting no. James is predicting no.
Which is a stage 2. Which is worth 2 points.
I'm gonna vote.
Here
Yeah,
comes the sales. The sales.
I'm gonna vote.
Well, the sales is running out of time.
I'm gonna vote
4 o'clock.
I'm gonna vote 5 for 5 influence
Stage two.
for no.
I'm in first for Noah. You're
He's
writing.
staying
Yeah,
here.
writer.
How about you, Jay?
That's all you're in.
They brought this back.
It's great.
It's great.
Yeah, it's really good.
Why are you
But I
watching
hate.
it?
I don't like the new theme song.
Why
I
are
like
you
the
watching
old
it?
one.
I'm watching it.
Yeah.
We're not.
2 nephews.
Just watch with me.
When they're
I
over,
love
current
the
votes
theme
on.
song.
So I do see it.
You were against?
I put 5 against,
Not
and now it's up to
phone.
Jay.
I'm against.
5 for no.
4 is a stage.
4 is
another
a stage 1. No is
Against is
stage 2.
two.
They're both predicting stage 2.
Just say 1 or 2.
Yeah. Jeremy already voted stage 2.
5 votes.
The stage 2 is worth 2 points.
And a dreadnought.
Dreadnought's
Or
for everybody.
technology.
You get a dreadnought.
And you get a dreadnought. I abstain.
Okay.
You're the speaker though. You have to.
So we got 5 now.
5 no.
I'll
Should have
vote
voted
6
against
yes.
it. Yeah. Should have voted against
You
it.
get a son.
That's,
It's kind of good because then they don't get whatever they get by being corrected information,
yes.
which is nice.
I'm gonna wait till turn order next time. I didn't realize yours was every round. I'm gonna vote
One
whatever.
agenda once, so I can't do it on both. I can
The revealed card is
so I'm
spend
glad.
5
So
trade.
your actions have been.
Spend 5 trinket.
Do you spend it at the phase, or you spend
During
it
the
at turn?
phase, you would spend 5
They're in
trinket.
the end.
You give 5 at the end.
Oh, to that? It's not that you.
Like the one for the
Yeah. So yeah,
command tokens. You gotta spend 5 tokens.
The second card is New Constitution Directive. When this agenda is revealed, if there are no laws in play, discard this card and reveal another. If you're for this, discard all laws from play. At the start of the next strategy phase, each player exhausts each planet in his home system. And if you're against, there is no effect. So it's either getting rid of the law that exists, which is the War Sun law.
There's 2 laws that exist.
That was
only one.
apparently a directive.
Yeah.
Which was
Laws
different
stay in
than a
play the
law.
whole game. The directives are just they happen.
You vetoed that law from this round.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna cast. Oh, you guys have already. He can't predict again.
No, he can.
only
He
do
can
it
vote
once.
though.
He can.
He
He
can
can't
vote.
vote. He can't vote.
Yeah, he can vote again. He can only predict once.
He can never vote.
He can never vote.
His
That's
race
his
can't
race.
vote. That's one of his like.
He's not elected. He's not in the council.
He's a computer.
Start by the next strategy.
So if you're voting yes, you're discarding this law.
after we
If you're saying no, then nothing happens.
I'm voting 10 against.
10 against.
What else? What do you do for your home systems?
5 against.
You have to exhaust it at the
Exhaust.
start of the next phase of this pass.
5 against.
Everybody does.
15. 10 against.
10 and 15.
15 against.
I think the 5 you used from last time,
You can't use them
you
again.
can't use them again. You have to exhaust those planets.
Oh, so then,
You don't
that
have any?
stinks.
Yeah.
All right, then nothing.
You said 10?
10 against. I voted 10 against.
He's 10.
10 against. Yeah.
What happened to existing war sons? You just have them, but you couldn't make more.
Correct.
Right, if you already make them, then that's fine.
It's like we outlaw.
But then you wouldn't.
We outlaw
But
that
you wouldn't.
technology.
Would Eric then? He wouldn't be grandfathered in because he's made one to
Correct.
keep making them.
Correct.
He keeps the one that he can
But
make.
if it
now,
removes the
for
law,
future-
right? Now they can sustain damage, right?
Correct.
My war son.
10 for.
Did I take yours?
10
So
4?
10 for
10
10 against.
So it's a wash right now.
Wait, I did my
I
math.
don't have an extra one. Did it?
6.
Because your board blew over. I wonder if
No,
What
that's
happens
right.
on math if it's an even vote?
The speaker breaks the tie.
it's not. Check under your.
Um,
There it is.
but I'll do 5.
How many do you have?
I have
He
4.
abstained.
So
He
4
abstained last time.
I'm gonna
You have.
say
Hold on. Do you have any left?
Yeah.
How many do you have left?
A lot.
Do you vote unless it's a tie?
No, the speaker still always votes. You have a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Jeremy.
Did you build a war sun yet?
Yeah.
If you go 4, take a look at that.
Oh man,
But you won't have anything because you have to exhaust all your homework.
Wait, Tim.
Which is 3.
Where's
But he gets a lot of goods.
your go?
Well, he has to go first, and then you decide.
Tim, what if I
You
give
had
you all
against,
these?
right?
No, I don't have a guess.
No, against.
I'm against. I'm 10 against.
It's 10 and 10.
4 against.
14 against 10 4.
Come on, Tim. Don't do this, man. Leave that in play.
I'll let you just have it too. You don't even got to trade me.
I'm not in combat. You can play Willie Jones.
Which one do you want me to do?
He wants
4.
you to make 4.
I want to get rid of that law.
He doesn't want anybody to be able to make more.
Do you need to read this card again?
Yeah.
Time to get confused on what you have.
And I'm gonna give you retribution this turn.
Okay, well that settles it.
I don't want to exhaust the thing.
I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna vote against. Or I'm gonna abstain. Let it go. Let it leave.
It didn't pass, so it's still in effect. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
So now we are in drafting phase.
Okay, refresh your planets.
So
And I am still the speaker.
Yep.
Guys, I don't want to take number 8.
there's another chance there.
You don't have to.
I'm gonna take leadership. I can't afford to take it again.
Leadership? That bro's taking leadership.
All right, Adam. What say you?
I still remember that.
Dude, that was such a great one.
We were at a movie, and it was like some random movie with John Reese Davies in it.
Well, no, it was an ad
Yeah, it was
for
a
that
trailer.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, was it Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter? Was that when we went to that?
It was some random.
Wait, no,
movie.
it was an ad for a TV show coming out with
Yeah.
him in it. But when he came on screen, he said something. He had like a line in the scene, and then right after the line stopped, I just went and just like real loud.
The entire theater laughed. Like it was ridiculous.
Yeah, she was funny, man.
So is this 2 action cards in addition to the 2 that you get?
Yes, that's when you play that card. The 2 you get is always in the status phase.
He gave cards out.
Yes.
Careful.
Mm.
Yeah, those are Papa's action cards.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I'm gonna go to politics.
Yeah. No, don't ban them.
So what do you? If you want to change it, it's big done. Got other things. It doesn't help me at all.
What are you doing? I picked it.
That's what I'm saying. Let's see what it says.
You don't know what it says at this point?
No.
You just draw.
Do you know all the rules to this game?
He gets the
No,
score
okay,
objective,
card.
Do you know all the
Get a
rules to this game?
so he's gonna get 2 points at least.
You're already.
We've always ended this game around 7, almost every time we play.
Not the time right
I'm gonna
Sure, it was pretty quick.
So you have to cancel?
Yep.
Of course you do.
What does sabotage do?
Cancels an
We don't miss no time.
card.
Does it really?
I don't know how much this is.
Well, there's about to.
There sure is.
Well, I tried.
Well,
I could have taken it away from him and canceled it.
Oh, did you put that back?
Oh, did you
I
pick
couldn't
8?
afford to take it this
I
time.
picked it, yeah.
I got like no tokens.
Leaders.
You're bending the cards, but please don't. Alright, get mad. You can start throwing units.
Just want to tell you, we're all fired on that.
I'm not even in the lead.
You're about to lead in the most casualties.
We're gonna use all our combat objectives on you. Which one are you picking? 2, 4, 5.
You can get diplomacy, construction, and trade.
Trade's a good one too, man.
Trade.
We took technology.
Yes.
Can we get two back?
You want to go watch some TV? Is it more fun?
Missouri double. You already got two back?
Yes.
Okay.
So for warfare, if I put a command token somewhere to do any action, when I use this
Next turn,
ability,
you can remove it
I can remove it,
and then place it somewhere else.
including the same place it just was. If I want to do something else in that sector,
I guess. Yeah.
it lets you pretty much do two.
So in effect, you could produce in one section and then move out.
Or you
Move
could,
out of it
or,
for
or
one.
you could move and do your attack, and then move the same fleet and attack again.
All right, Tim.
Right. Over to one.
Can you get down? All right, yeah, that's good. You got tired.
Waka waka. I went to New York with my wife a few weeks ago. We went to the Comedy Cellar,
Yeah.
and one of the comedians that was there was one of the writers for SNL, and she did a 5-minute bit about midgets that was the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I can't use that word anymore.
I mean, I feel like you can't use that word for a while. Midgets.
What was her name?
It's just funny to
You're still
say.
saying.
Her name is
You want me
Sam
to hide it? So
Yeah.
no.
Sam J, I think is what her name is. She's hilarious. But I don't think she has a lot of social media because like on the Comedy Cellar page when you go to like see the lineup, if you go online, there's always links to their social media if you want to check more out about them. And she didn't have a link posted for her, so maybe she just doesn't have one, or maybe they just forgot.
I would just go to the comedy cellar, or go to New York just to go to the comedy cellar.
It was really, and we went to the original one too, the one on McDougal.
Nobody,
That's the one that apparently like comedians just come and just like
yeah,
take
nobody
over.
randomly showed up.
No,
No.
I think we're good. It's Tim doing his.
I love it when they just like show up and don't even say anything.
yeah. David Tell was the headliner, but he's pretty funny. That guy was hilarious.
Are you doing the leadership ability?
Yeah.
How's he looking?
He's looking pretty wrecked.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're going to use the leadership ability,
It's,
go ahead and
it's
do
3
it.
to 1.
So what does it mean?
I'm doing 2.
If you waste 3 influence, 3 influence gives
1.
I'm buying 4.
We use a strategy. Or no, we don't use a strategy.
Fozzie Bear.
Equal one tokens. And that's what's right.
2, 3, who's 3?
3 is.
Does anybody pick up technology this round?
Yeah.
Yes.
James.
Did anybody pick up trade?
Yeah, that's true.
How about you hit your big truck? You know what? Mama got a new toy for you. Look. Oh, look, look. Look at this one. Ooh, that's an X.
Dude, that magnet baby lock is like that's genius.
The Magna what?
The magnet baby lock.
Yeah.
I
The only
went to
annoying
go.
thing is like as long as you've got them everywhere, like the little magnets.
Yeah, well, yeah,
So
that's
you're
what
not
I-
like you're not going to get in the car
Adam-
and like
yeah,
you know,
he-
walking across the
I
house.
feel like Adam said.
It should be on the bar. I just moved it over off the island.
I feel like Adam said that happened to him. He had to go buy a new one from Home Depot.
Why the law? Yeah, well, there's that, and then there's just the fact that like, you know, if you, like the bathroom cabinets, like, you know, because when you buy like one set, they only give you 2 magnets. So
Yeah.
and luckily, I mean, we needed 2 sets, so I had 4 magnets. But you know, some of the bathroom ones that are locked, like I don't have a magnet in that bathroom.
Is it strong enough to where like you could just take like a normal fridge magnet and it would be strong enough to
Probably
undo
not a
it?
fridge magnet, unless it was. I mean,
Like a really strong fridge magnet.
if it was
like
a really strong fridge
neodymium,
magnet, probably.
like
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, if it wasn't the rare earth metal. I looked that up because when you look at stuff, it's like, yeah, if you get a rare earth magnet, I was like, is that really a thing?
Yeah.
Like, do people add like the rare earth magnets? You can't just say a strong magnet.
Right. Rare earth.
Yeah. Like this is, but there's like these 2. I can't remember the names of the metals.
So
but
I'm a
there's
little
like 2
confused by
metals in
fleet
particular
logistics.
that-
During each of your turns of the action phase, you make from 2 actions instead of 1. What does that mean? Like when I
You can
place,
do 2 things.
so I can move and build.
Yeah, any two actions. So you can play an action card and build.
Not in
you
the
can
same
move.
place, but you can do 2 actions.
Yeah, yeah. So you don't have to just do 1 at a time. But then you're gonna.
So you can play a card,
Then you're
you
gonna
can
pass
build,
everybody
you
else.
can move, you can build, you can.
You can build, you can move, you can move, you can build, you can build, move, you can move.
So if you're trying to do a combo.
I'm gonna move right into your mouth right now.
Oh, you're gonna get fired on in about 15 minutes.
I'm gonna play War Effort. I can put a cruiser from my reinforcements
Oh, cool.
into
Must be nice.
fleet that is existing.
Yep. There you go. You're gonna feel the wrath,
Calm down.
and you're gonna smell it. You may even taste it if you're nice to me.
So did we get rid of the? Remind me, did we get rid of the War Sun Raw? Or
No, it's still.
Nope.
It's
Still there.
No change.
Here comes the turn where Eric builds 9 War Suns.
I only have 2, so unfortunately I can't build a third one.
You already have 2 though.
I have 1, but I can't build.
You can't build anymore because you don't have the resources
I
for it.
can,
or
well, no, I
you
can build 1 more. I can't build any more than.
Oh, I see.
Why does this have an arrow?
So you,
Is it
you,
because it
aren't,
can be
you, aren't,
upgraded?
you aren't ever able to have more than 2 War Suns no matter what. Just
Because you're limited by
You have to move the system effect plus 1 to move on your ship's turn as tactical action. So I can move 3.
What's the tactic or whatever that allows you to like refresh your?
So I have plus
Refresh your
1,
plan,
and then
yes.
I have the ability to,
Is that,
if I
is that
started
an action card
a
that lets
system
you do
that
that,
has
or is
a
that
wormhole,
a
I can
capability?
It's a
move
strategy.
so it'd be 3.
It's an ability.
I'm done. So whoever
which
is,
strategy
4.
has that?
Look at diplomacy.
Is it-
There's
yeah,
been an action
I have
token to
5.
refresh. I think.
And then
yeah,
1, 2,
diplomacy.
3, 4, 5, and then fighters. Oh, there's
3, 4, so it's just
fighters coming up.
Okay, yeah, diplomacy is kind of what does that.
That's the
Interesting.
network.
I'm sad because I misread Gravity Drive.
If you need that to continue, feel comfortable about it. Or agree.
I mean, I think I'm fine. I'm gonna make a move and it's either gonna be good or kind of strong, but not against you. That's the call with people. It reverberates through all space. That's the sound
I
of.
think of somebody that there's an actor doing a movie with Tracy Morgan talking about this story.
Is he doing that?
Oh, it's Charlie Day.
Yeah.
Like a car
He was
accident.
talking
Yeah,
about
he's doing great.
Charlie
He
Day
settled
doing the
with Walmart.
school fight. With ice cream.
Yes.
And he was
There's
like
a,
Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan would do the same
The
joke.
Seinfeld one where it's like comedians in cars getting coffee, getting coffee. He goes and picks up Tracy Morgan. Like, pulls up to the-
He said he would do it like 20, 50 times. He like he would go down and be like boring, and then he'd go back up and be funny again.
Is that trash? You want me to throw it away?
Yeah, I can do it actually.
That movie's hilarious. Fist fight? Is that what it's called? Or fist fight? Movies.
Hey, bud. You got double fisted trash?
Charlie Day, dude.
I hear the sound of billions
Tracy
of
Morgan.
syrup
I'm gonna
water
gain
in their
3 trade
stomachs.
goods.
Is there a word crime? I need to
I'm
walk
gonna
by you.
replenish commodities. And
No!
James, you can replenish
Would
commodities.
you mind if he took his stuff around and did that back to you?
What?
Do you want to replenish
Take the kid
commodities?
and I would like to. You man, you can do it.
You can trade some
I will
if you want
save
to.
you.
Peters, you can replenish commodities.
Do you need to trade some?
Oh,
I'm gonna figure out who I want to in a
Right
second.
here. All of us are going
So
to
I
turn
can-
in all of
I
my
get
missing
2
assignments
commodities?
to Skyward.
Actually,
And I'm asking if you could grade them as soon as possible. Thank you, Isaiah. My response.
Appreciate
Isaiah, I have now graded all of the items in the bin. None of the items were yours, except for a math homework packet that you left in my classroom that was incomplete. Oh, and he TC'd his mom. Like putting the ball in my court, like starting his weekend, like, oh, Mr. Goodman won't have pulled the bin.
I'm fresh. You're not.
It was like,
You're in fact not fresh.
I graded everything in the bin, none of which were yours. You also left your math homework in my classroom uncompleted. I have it in there to pass back on Monday. Please be more diligent with what you think you've turned in. Sincerely, Mr. Goodman. What's that?
Well, you can replenish your commodities.
Thank you, sir.
And and I'm gonna trade 2 commodities with you.
Okay. Alright, let me. One, two. So you get. Is it 2 to 2 then? Like you get 2, I get 2? Like how does that happen?
I think so.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Charge each other.
Yeah, I give you a bonus one because you hooked me up with some.
That's not how that works.
Oh, well, you
No.
just said you could do it however much I wanted.
But you can
No, you're not trading you're
We're adjacent to each other.
no, it's not. You're not giving each other commodities. You're turning your commodities into
I
trade
have
goods.
3 commodities. He's given me 2 of his.
He can only have 2. He only has 2, so he
I
can
know,
only
well,
trade 2.
and I'm-
You can't do that. You don't give people commodities.
Well, when we pass them,
We're
they become
trading.
trade goods.
Commodities
No,
turn into
no, no,
trade
no.
goods.
You turn your commodities into trade goods. You're trading. So you're taking your commodities and turning them into trade goods.
Yeah.
for him.
For him.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing.
I don't know if you
I
can
am
just
giving
give
him
people.
an extra commodity for having given me the ability to get it.
You don't trade commodities. I don't know if you can just give somebody a trade good though.
I'm not giving him a trade good.
You can't give somebody commodities. Commodities can only be
you give
turned
me a
into trade
good
goods.
Because my trade goods were worth 2, and his were more valuable.
That's not how it works. I don't know if you can just give somebody a trade good though.
What about some future commodities?
I don't care. Future trade goods. Future trade goods? Oh no. It's become
Yeah,
diplomacy.
you can give people trade goods.
Yeah. Can you just give trade goods away?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. You can give them a trade good, not a commodity.
You can't
The next time
trade
you roll a
an
6,
additional commodity.
I get one.
There's no commodity. You can't do anything with commodities. They can be turned into trade goods.
Okay.
You can give them one of your trade goods.
So like I'm just talking. So I was refreshed to 4 commodities.
Right.
We have decided to do an exchange in
Because-
which you take commodities and when you give them
But it has
to
to
the
be-
person, they become a trade good.
No, you don't give them to the other person. That's what you're not thinking. The commodities go into trade goods.
Because we have done some kind of interview.
Right. It's like
It
a
can
trade.
only be in the equal numbers.
Correct. But then you can just give him one of your trade goods though.
How does the trade pack?
Yeah. Nothing can be done with commodities. It's
Hey
weird.
guys, if in case you were wondering, there was a update that came out for the Ring home app. If you want to update that, if you have Ring, it's a good update.
What's in the update? Does
Jeff
it actually make it
Jeff
work?
Bezos can see inside your house.
Come on, Jeff.
When a
So, are
player
you done?
when a player gives
I'm done
another
with this
player
one,
a
yeah.
commodity, that commodity can
And anybody wants to spend 1 token for your strategy pool to
Is
replenish
there
your
any
commodities.
limitation to how many
That's-
commodities
so, yeah.
you
Are you
give
done?
to another player?
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done. Your turn, Joe.
So
No,
here's a
it says
rules
my
debate on
Yep.
futures trading.
trade them to one another in mutually beneficial transactions. So yeah.
Well, and the trade
It's the
agreement,
same thing.
the trade agreement says you give them all of your commodities.
Yeah.
That's how the trade agreement works.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it. Yeah. It's not like part of it either. You have to give them all
No,
your
I know.
commodities.
Yeah, but in other transactions, you can give each other commodities
Where does it say that?
in the trade. I just read it.
Yeah, you're trading commodities into trade goods. You're not just giving people commodities.
No,
I'm not giving him a commodity.
That's the
I'm
same
giving him a
thing,
trade
dude.
good. Like I'm taking this
He
and I'm
takes
going.
his commodities and it turns into trade goods for him.
Yeah, I'm not handing him this into his commodities.
That's all it does.
All right, well, you guys can just.
It's the same thing.
Sure. My turn.
My turn, I thought.
No,
Wait,
it's his turn.
It's, this is player 5.
If I do a commodities trade, that counts as my action for that turn.
We're unclear now. We have no idea.
No,
Is that part
trading
of-
is not part of your actions.
So I can trade and then also do whatever I
You
want.
can trade, yeah,
when you
anything.
trade. You trade a commodity?
You trade commodities. Yeah, you can trade
Commodities
anything.
for these.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll trade you a commodity for that.
It's not your turn.
Oh, it was his turn.
It's over. His turn's over.
What we tried to do during his turn, it didn't work.
James, do you want to do a commodities trade?
We aren't adjacent though.
I
Otherwise, I
feel
would.
like We went before the Galactic Trade Council.
Hey, Peters, I got 2 commodities.
We went to the
And we're
Galactic
adjacent
Trade
because
Organization,
I'm in your
and they were so busy reading the rules that the turn expired.
This is just like Phantom Menace all over again.
We have a blockade of the planet.
Your character shows up outside.
We will not survive this.
What's
I
your
want to know,
action?
like, about George
I was looking
thought
at
that
trade.
was ever a good idea. Like, I
Why
want
don't
to
you do
make
your action?
I
want
can't.
to
'cause
make
I'm
an
not
ambulance.
here
A
now.
player can exchange
So I
his
can't
trade
do
goods
anything.
Trade
with
with
another
Jason.
player during a transaction.
Don't trade with him.
No, I mean I'm coming after you, so I can't. I feel you.
It's okay. There's
Like,
plenty
that's
of
what he
countries
said.
that trade
And
in
I'm
this
like
fight.
that. I understand that.
Yeah.
All right, let me
We're just soldiers
When a
exchanging
player,
cigarettes on the
when a
front
player
lines.
you can only trade commodities during the trade action
Which he
on
just
the
did.
card.
Which he just did.
Yes.
So you have to trade equal numbers.
Yes.
Okay, well then that answers the question.
Trade goods can be traded during your turn at any time with anybody as long as it's legal. Yeah, that's the
All right, so I'm gonna flip
Are
these.
you activating the system or are you using your ability?
No. I'm not yet. All right, so a tactic for here.
Are you okay?
It's this system.
Strawberry bed.
I'm gonna resource these resources and make some things.
Is there like a space nuke I could send over the Grand Fleet?
I'm gonna do
Over to who?
What? Who said
I like how you saying that to me when he's the one that attacked you.
It's not for attacking.
Oh, it's just an ongoing rivalry that we have for every game.
Yeah.
For
I'm
every
gonna
game.
spend my trade goods for extra damage.
just
I know where you live, Tim.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to
I know where you live, Tim.
all right, I'm making a War Sun and a Dreadnought 2.
I'm pointing all my vessels towards you
You paid for it.
and jumping to
That's
hyperspace
4,
in your
8.
direction.
Space stock gives you
I get- so I get
12.
I
So
get-
space stock gives you 12.
I get 14 for each of these because they have 3, and it's plus 4
Because we don't believe
since I updated the space dock and get 4 extra
Peter
points.
doesn't know whatever
right?
system
This
he
planet
activates
that it's
that
on. So you
Can't
get
move
4
out the other
more.
ships already.
I flipped 2. I have 2
think we're
space
beyond
docks that I
that
flipped resources for, right?
We've got
It's only it only
I think we're beyond this.
so the space stock buff. He's only gets. Does he get the production value bonus from the one that's here too?
Ooh, that's a good question. It's the one you put the token.
That
on,
changes
I
my.
thought.
If I don't get like double.
It's the one
per-
in the system you're building.
Yeah.
So
It's the one in the system
This
that I built
unit's
it.
production
So-
value is equal to 4 more. Yeah, because the production value is created by the space stock. You're only using one.
You're
space
essentially
stock.
getting +2. That's it.
Well, 4. He's
I
got the
updated
upgrade.
my space stock,
Oh,
so I
hell
get
yeah.
so I get plus 4.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Then you would have to build all the space time.
Do fighters count in your
So-
ship's capacity?
No, they don't counter your
They
fleet, they
count
counter your capacity.
capacity, yeah.
Which one is this one?
It's either
So it's not this
a ground
number.
troop or a fighter.
It's the number that's on the capacity card.
They are not ships. No.
So 7,
So
8.
so you got 8 plus 4. So you have 12. You can make one more.
Hey Sandy, do you know?
And then you've got
Jeff
3 more.
Hudson?
You can use those to build something too. So you
I guess
can build a
Anna
War
just
Sun
rode around with
and
him
So I can
today,
still do what I wanted then,
delivering
because I.
and you have
Boy
certain
Scouts
tools.
because I
so
have-
when one or more units are in production,
Anna just
reduce the
rode
command
around with
cost
him
of
today,
producing its
delivering
Right.
mulch.
So to make a War Sun.
So you can make a War Sun and a
James
Dreadnought. You can't do that.
All right.
Because it's 14.
And she said,
You have
Simon Soon's again,
you
as
have
an advocate
15
for
between
Jeff
your
Hudson and
planets, the
his
space
twins
stock,
and John.
and your trade
while
goods,
they
and that lowers it by 1.
delivered
So you can make a space stock and a Dreadnought. Yes.
Did I work?
Because you used 4 here, 4 there. That's 8, right? The space stock is 4 more. That's 12.
So this one alone was 7.
Yeah, well, let's
Yeah, 'cause
let's
yeah,
count
so
it.
let me-
No. Let's
let me-
count it separately.
let me
Let's do
undo
the
it.
planets. Let's do the planets. So 4.
Wait, no, hold on. Wait. So let me.
How's the
So
big transition go?
before I did everything,
Right.
these were tapped. So this is what I. So this is so I tapped all 3 of these, but incorrectly.
Oh, because you got a.
I did,
a command token.
I did. Yeah. So these are tapped. So
So you have 4.
so
7,
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
tap
heard.
Zobek because I can't.
That's what I
It doesn't
heard.
do any
It
purpose.
was,
No,
they,
you
I
can't
mean,
tap
they
it.
said
It gives you
OH
3.
is.
Right, but I also could just use these 3
good.
instead.
But tap the planet. You can use those
No
at a
wonder
later
your ship
time.
was there on
What else are you going to use this planet for? I don't know why you would use those
like
before
C-suite
that.
leadership, like on. So I don't know what
Yeah,
the
I
heck
guess
they
not.
did.
I mean,
but
at a minimum,
decided
at a
to
minimum,
put
you get
20
4,
different bridge
8,
lines
you
And you
just
have,
was
like,
11. You
two
could go to one
admins
war
having
sun
to
and
sit
not
on
tap that.
5
But I
of
don't know
them.
why you would, unless you're gonna produce
I'm
a
sitting
gem
there,
in
like,
a different.
But
okay,
I have to tap this and use these if I want to go to War Sun and Dread.
Yeah, well,
Correct.
yeah,
You have to
it
use-
was
yeah.
I
third
have to use
parties.
everything.
You have to use everything if you want. All of it.
Third parties.
And actually,
He
since you
wants
said this
to-
one
It was just
Exactly.
go
I
live.
don't know that you can
Night
go-
of go live.
We're gonna have a facility
because
cutover
you
call,
get.
and
from
then
what
we
if I
have
tap
4
this
weeks
one, I
of
have
No,
to-
no, no, but this is 4. That's 7. Right?
Responsibility
That gives you
for the
11.
third party
That's
cutover.
14. That only reduces it by 1.
For whatever
You need
reason.
16. So you're short 1 go.
I'm short
You know
one.
what? And if maybe if you traded me, do you want to trade?
You worry about what's in there. Don't worry about
I don't
what's
see.
inside of it.
You can't build a
And it's
dreadnought unless you
horrible,
trade
like,
with
they just
somebody.
completely ignore
And
all
it's
the
either
third
Adam.
party. And
You
I'm
can trade with
sitting there
Adam.
and I
You can
was
just
like,
trade one race,
I've
one
worked,
commodity.
okay, so I've worked a Cerner cutover.
You know what you're
and
gonna-
I've
you know
worked
he's gonna
a-
do it that good.
I've
Or you
worked
can-
a lot
or you
of
can
stuff
trade with me.
now.
He's gonna put it
And-
I mean, you're
He's
gonna
gonna-
attack me. I don't care. It's fine. I have no vested interest in keeping those
Well, part
plans.
of it is
I did what I
all
needed to
third
do.
parties built in.
So I mean, obviously, I'm not. I'll
So
probably
they have
retreat if I die in the
representatives
first
from
wave.
everybody.
I'm not saying don't
And it's
attack
a
me,
smooth
but I don't care.
transition.
I just want that space. It kind
I
of
get it.
it's from my.
And I'm like,
All right, so
we
here.
are
So you want to
still
trade?
having
So switch it
integration
to trade
issues
goods.
with
Switch all
software.
3.
So now
Software
All 3.
is
All 3. Do all
the
3.
most
You
horrible.
have to come back later. Do
It is so bad.
Now you can
And I
build-
know admin don't listen.
You've got.
Yeah.
You tap these. That's
We've got
4.
remote
7. That's
interfaces.
11.
Yeah, pretty
So
soon.
you can
Where are you
build.
hosting it?
You've
We're
got
hosting
11 plus 6. You've got
Ashburn.
17.
I only
Which means
only
you
That's
can
where,
build.
that's where they're,
You only need 15, which means you have 2 more. So you could build a cruiser. You can build some
they
fighters.
use Oracle Advanced.
Please build some fighters. You don't want to just go in with your ships because fighters are what you
We're hosting
take the hits.
We're doing a remote
That's what you
hosting
need.
with a different company than that.
So
I'm really
build a
looking to-
sun, build a dreadnought, and then you have 2 more. Build 4
software for Epic.
He's like, no.
Well, then where can I put the fighters? I only can put them. I only can put them where I'm building, right?
But your
Instead of
flagship
hosting
can
them at
carry
a
3 of
data
them.
center. We're hosting them.
Oh, that's what I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
So, like, you
Your
could
flagship can
operation-
carry 3 of them. Your war sun can carry
And
6.
your iris is
That okay.
So,
So
Not
I can
do
still
yourself
put
a
everything.
favor. Yeah.
All right, so
Because they don't count against
Cloud
your
hosted
ship
or
count. You
remote
can
hosted?
have
So,
ships. So
alright,
do that. You
one-
build a dreadnought, right?
Yeah.
then
good luck.
Because
All of
build a
our
dreadnought.
cloud
This is the dreadnought.
Yeah.
applications
And then put 4
have
fighters in there.
horrible. Like they
You
keep
need to put some ground troops too.
and I'm sitting
I mean,
there.
I
It
would,
was so
I would put
funny
the fighters because
No,
otherwise
I
you're
don't.
losing cruisers immediately. If I get 3 hits, you're losing 2 cruisers and you're
put them-
well, you're taking sustained damage too, I guess, because you got 4 ships that can take a hit. So,
right, yeah, but
so
that's
I've got to get a number of hits before you really start losing
but
it.
that's still
Let's do this.
maybe like even
all right.
though-
And then so I've used
and
these.
part
now.
of it
These
is
are
with us we were best in
Yeah,
class.
so
we
use
had
all
like
those.
1,000 different
All your
applications
planets are
integrated all
tapped,
into one.
and you start winning cruise.
So one of the biggest point is like, oh, one system, completely. It's not even one system because you're integrating an interface.
sorry. So that and that's my turn.
You're integrating and interfacing a device management system because they didn't have one. You're interfacing and integrating
It sucks it doesn't
a
have
print
sustained damage.
manager, a storage manager.
yeah, what you guys do for documents, you're doing
We did
on base.
we did not.
How's that?
All right, what happens first?
I'm that one. That one.
Fire from neither of you have destroyers.
I don't have
So you just roll your hits, all your hits
just help like
one at a time.
get, like we'll all of a sudden
so
have
you
get one more.
It'll take 3 weeks to clear up.
You got another die? No.
Highland?
Yeah.
So you want your fighters.
I mean,
Oh, of course you have all the die. I didn't even see him in there.
What, you know,
the vendor
far enough
response-
You roll one at a time and you know you're
when we
rolling.
built all types of
He's rolling 3, so it's his fighter. Well, he's
stuff
going to roll whatever.
PDF stuff, right? So we're like just
Yeah, you can roll your fighters first.
before we would have
You
been that
don't.
directly.
You do whatever word you want.
Yeah, it's CPI.
I'm rolling
And
cruiser.
granted,
I'm rolling
CPI
cruiser.
was a
That's
horrible
not a hit.
system,
All right.
But after this, I'm like, you know what, CPI?
That's 1 hit.
2.
It's better.
Two hits.
than you're dealing with.
All right.
I will
That's a
say
dreadnought. That's not a hit either. So.
with
2 hits.
'Cause I'm system admin.
What are stars again? Hits again? Those are hits, right?
No, stars are dice.
Stars are 2 dice.
So your war sun is 2 dice, right?
Jeez. Okay, we'll do the flagship first. 1.
3 hits. It's over. It's over.
At least they own it. Even if it's not,
It's wasting time. You guys you got the deadline.
I don't even care.
So,
as long as I win this, I'm good.
you doing
I can leave
bombardment?
after this.
You doing bombardment?
Yes, I am. I have 3 bombardment.
But did you guys just have them for labs?
we just had them for labs.
Oh no, this one has 5.
I need to destroy something.
So,
I have 4
the
bombardment.
support we had was amazing.
No, that's 5. So I'll do the war sun first.
So we got there.
Bombardment's just 3? Just 3 hits.
War sun. Okay. All right. Hold on. So that's gonna destroy my guys. 1
But
second.
it's not anywhere.
I think it's the team that
Maybe
we
I
hear.
got, yeah, I'm always, like, our interface support has always been there, but that's maybe just.
Even with
Okay.
FSI
It's
support.
probably not going to work.
So after a unit is destroyed, roll 1 die. If the result is 6 or higher, place a unit on this card at the start of the next turn.
I have 3 total.
They won't tell you what they do.
That's
So I get
actually
to
my
keep
issue
one
with
of them.
soft right now. And I don't know if it's
Well, it
maybe
goes
it's
back- it's
their
gonna go back to
remote
normal.
hosted model where they own everything. When
This is right now. So
with
Look at
soft,
this.
like we were down for 8
Oh,
hours
planets.
straight,
What is that?
and they wouldn't tell us
Tarman.
what was going on.
Oh man.
Like we were like, can you please get on our tech line? No.
Hey,
So,
buddy, come on, go get
Yeah,
some water.
it's been night and day with between Cerner and soft right now. But soft,
Oh, okay, between server and soft.
well, I was on one
Yeah.
Epic. Well, it was
I'll do that on my turn, though.
their hosted Citrix environment, and it was kind of like
That's it.
silent between us and them. And I sat there and I was like, I've had a Citrix
Alright,
issue
so
call
I'll
center
go
before,
ahead
and they like legit
and-
take it over
Let's see,
and
1,
tell you
2,
what to
3,
do.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll go ahead and
What
set that
about,
here real quick.
Here.
So I'll score the 6 planets in non-home systems, and then Mechatol. So move me to 6, please.
I mean 7.
6. I get
What are you
1
at?
point.
Oh, we got 4.
Yeah.
What's your icon?
He's the.
The red.
And we can pay 1
So
to
when
draw
you
a
guys
secret
decide
objective.
to go out,
I'm gonna do that.
What we're
Me
gonna
too.
do is we're gonna do
What else is still
It starts with me, right?
third-party
Yeah.
call. And then our interface team will, as people come on with their third-party systems, when it's ready to cut over,
I'm not research.
we'll put them on a
Oh, in my
just
booty.
with-
Anybody else? You
Yeah, that's a good objective, so I have to cut it.
What's that?
Alright,
That's a
I
good
will
objective,
spend
it's not
1.
happening.
Yeah, these are kind of suck.
Yeah, they're
And like third parties were on there, but the issue
I know.
was
So
is
back
that
to
we
me, right?
have-
Yes.
Secret
Yeah,
objective
back to you.
for a strategy point.
Alright, so these 2 are immediately going.
Do you have anything that can move to?
Well, if he's got any gravity throws, everybody can gravity throws.
He can move 2. No capacity. With my thing that can move all the way.
Alright, what means then? See you guys later.
With 1 ship
For
can
us,
move
we
3.
had basically, like, for example, my team, right? It was just me and Melanie, and we had to cut over all of our applications.
Yeah.
Each application has
Space
its own
cannon,
virtue line.
6, right?
There's 2 people.
Yeah, what we're doing is saying the ones that
I didn't destroy. I didn't destroy anything. I didn't destroy anything from.
They have one analyst that's gonna, like, I'm
Yeah.
saying, if they have.
Well, I only had 2 dying. It was like
Yeah.
3 and 2.
We're gonna have their one
Alright,
analyst
sounds real.
will come
And my
up,
infantry
take
didn't
each one of those products one at a time, and you'll have one interface.
That's the most I can move.
Now, some have just like, some
Yeah,
just have one
So each
application, and they're just gonna
each
move them up.
dreadnought
And
has
we'll say,
a
okay, now you
army on it.
now here we'll give you
Put 'em
the
right here.
call.
We'll just take
And
over
they'll
out of
just
space.
jump on
Yeah,
this.
that's fine.
They're
That's good.
Dreadnought
Like, for
2s.
us, the communication wasn't great.
Okay,
Mel and
we
I
do
were having to
PDS
sit
first,
on
right?
A whole bunch of calls. Like we sat
So
on the
one
interface
dice.
call, we sat on the facilities call, we
Space
sat on
cannon.
all of
Use all
them.
that first.
Trade
And,
goods.
and
Yeah, PDS
it was-
first.
You didn't even know it was
It's a
live.
hit.
See it? Okay.
It was like the last. So we
Are
sat
you
on
going any fighters with you?
We just had our, we're gonna have our dry run for the third party next week.
Somebody needs
This
to get
week
that
we
door.
had-
I was-
Ringing the doorbell. It sounds real.
How was their PDR?
Alright,
It's been-
and
it's
then
not
we.
like it's awful.
And we do-
I will.
They're still
I
like
will spend this to
they're
cancel
following
the
the
check.
graph, and the graph is like this far apart, which at this point I can't tell how
I
close they
will.
are.
So here's the thing: is like what drove me insane was
If you don't end in a system that has like
it's just so
over
And
your
a +1 to the
They're
rolls.
just- and
It's not
they're
where you
just-
win.
But it's not reality.
I was gonna ask that
Like,
about like if
we
you.
had to live.
like I have a max size fleet. If I
Like
try to move through,
Like if you combine on a system,
You have
is it at the end of the round or just the end of that turn? Like, can you resolve the space combat first and then downsize your fleet?
My question was different. If I was
Yeah,
transiting
That's
through a
where
system
I
that
have
had a
no- that's
fleet,
where I
as long as you don't end on that system.
No, if you're going through it, then it stays a combat. Unless you have the.
My own system.
Oh, in your own system? No, you go right through. Yeah,
As long
yeah.
as you don't end.
Yeah, like if you have the whatchamacallit and you're going through an asteroid field, you just go right through it. Yeah, you can pass through your own.
My three drones. Two hits. My
Carrier,
small ship.
no hit,
Three hits total.
and my dreadnought. Nothing. Come on. Alright, so carrier's gone, and I'm gonna ice one fighter and then dreadnought. So one hit, 2 hits, and then 3 hits.
Well, it says like so.
They might have tested the base.
Do you want to retreat?
This destroyer has anti-fighter barrage 9
Where would
times
I
2.
have to go?
Does that mean?
You roll those first for the fighters. If there's fighters involved and you have that ship involved, you roll those to destroy the fighters first before they get a chance to shoot.
Okay.
Ground combat.
Just like bombardment goes off before ground
We get
combat.
PDS for that too, don't we? Or do you have planetary shield? Only if you have
Well,
Well, it's not just
That's
that,
against
they have to
bombardment.
get it from the
Yeah.
business as well. The business is not
no, I think
Invasion goes bombardment,
What are we gonna do?
then commit ground forces, then space cannon defense. You know, space
I
cannon.
did. Yeah, I got PDS, right? It's got
Space cannon and PDS are different.
I will
But it
bombard.
says space cannon 6.
Oh, okay.
So space cannon, right?
Yeah.
So you're bombarding. Oh, with
Yeah,
3
I
dreadnoughts.
need 5.
To go do all this stuff. And I-
one hit.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna
Okay.
We were
Can the
just
PDS
sat
take
there
it or
and
no?
like, why didn't you just force
Does the PDS count or is it
Pretty
just
sure
for?
it can.
admins to all?
Then I guess I
Like,
wouldn't
because they
be able
don't-
to do it for bombardment or
We
space
only had
cannon.
2 people from our
Yeah.
team side. Yeah, I was.
I'm pretty sure the PDS can
Okay,
take that.
space cannon. If you upgrade, it's for
But I knew it was
adjacent
gonna
systems.
happen.
Yeah.
So I ended up with
Alright.
their party.
So then
and
3 fighters against 1.
They kind of well,
That's a hit.
on top of that,
You got
we
nothing. I got 1 hit.
we merged. Well, we acquired.
Which
the
means I got a
property,
technology.
And they moved up their goal.
Come on. Nothing.
Oh, isn't a 7
So
hit
I'm
with
like-
infantry?
Another hit, Tim.
Okay.
I got
But
a
part
tech.
of my
Guys, he's gonna
especially with
freaking
the
hold this. That's not
facility,
Who has?
They
That's a
they
hit.
forgot. The
Oh my gosh.
Let's see what
Forgot that they're
technologies.
parties.
I'll take that second yellow one.
They hired contractors to do it all. And they were
All right,
Oh.
I don't take it.
Do you get both?
So,
I thought you
their
were getting.
parties,
Is it
nobody
each
knew.
or per
No, just one.
Like-
That was only one.
all the stuff that's part of it.
No, it's just one.
They
So if
didn't
I
know
destroy
that
you,
you still retain control.
So
Your
he's-
bombardment
yeah, he
didn't
And I
do
sat there, I'm
anything?
like, you're going
He, no, he missed.
You can only bombard
Well,
once,
he
right?
I took out PDS. So.
You can't just keep bombarding.
None of my rolls were even close enough for the +1.
He has like 2 times hit.
You're gonna get flagship.
Unbelievable.
In this last month.
They're heroes, man.
Everybody
Well, for soulless robots that
Yeah.
They're not soulless.
just want to eat everything. I don't know.
need to do product
Alright, it's me,
testing.
right? There's no twos.
Unbelievable.
I'm just like, I'm not gonna wait till the night of.
Good fight though.
Yeah, man.
I thought I'd get a ship.
James, what's the secondary for yours? It costs a strategy point and 4 resources.
Our bridges team was great in running all of their part of it, but
What technology did I get?
you sit there and you're like, just
That's
we
unfortunate.
just got under
Yeah.
100 tickets,
They were dug in, you know.
That could have been
maybe a couple weeks ago.
points there.
We just got under 100. And that's
It's gonna be big because
We couldn't burn.
this process
Is he kicking a pickle?
Ultron.
He's kicking a pickle.
it's gonna last a year. Like we're
Jay,
what,
there's
a
a
year?
die by your foot I dropped. I'm sorry.
We are a year post go live,
Thanks.
and we just got on the bridges. But that doesn't include all the
That
optimizations
concludes
and
budget.
enhancements that they've asked.
Over to whoever is.
There's like
5.
70 of them.
Jay, your turn.
No. Oh, Jay, sorry.
So it's been. It hasn't been fun.
I've had that. That's why I'm not ready for the big ones. Come on.
I got a
And
7,
then
but
basically got handed something at the last minute. I'm like,
That was.
I'm just gonna
basically-
drive the ship into
Oh, you
the
know
shore,
what I
and then
do?
we'll see if.
That was every week. Until
My
go live.
animators, after you win a ground
Figure
combat,
this out.
you replace 1 infantry.
oh nice.
So that would have helped in the later rounds, I guess.
Oh, sorry.
He said it was every week until go live was like, here,
Yeah.
figure this out.
Yep.
Here, figure
So we
this
took over the planet, but those 2 robots down there, we kind of hit them with
We,
our
the
defibrillators.
system.
Yeah.
We took over the system.
Yeah. But I still got the planet, right?
But the game,
Yeah, you still got it.
Well, I thought I was like, oh, maybe I wasn't following. And I was like, oh, hopefully Tim's ships all got destroyed. I can just swoop in there and
You
get the
said
point,
it's
like
3 dreadnoughts.
yeah, I get the.
Eric.
I was like, oh, never mind.
Hey, bud.
I'm pretty undefended as some of
That doorbell on that thing is pretty.
I know,
pretty
it's
sounding.
very
I
tempting.
know.
Look at my home base.
You are the angriest bugs.
I think that's the
Just
most
wait-
ships I've seen in
just
somebody's
waiting.
thing. On their board.
Swat.
Shit.
Where are all your trucks?
You gotta move out, man.
You finish all your strawberries?
I'm working on it.
Kill some stuff.
Oh.
I'll get there.
Unbelievable.
You wanna play with your water table?
Those upgraded troops, bro.
Auto parts.
Auto
I don't know your water
parts.
My
table
boys
out.
sing that all of them.
Yeah, put the water table out.
What's happening?
You.
Cool out or nothing.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure I did this wrong. I'm pretty sure I should have a war song. I paid for this.
Nope, you didn't.
No, it's from the ability, from the law. That's why
From
you
the
have it.
ability.
Oh yeah.
That's why you have it.
Ooh, they go better than me.
I'm just gonna keep moving units to Mechatol Rex and
Have them make new robots.
yeah. Oh, why did I? Where did this? Oh no, he's on my.
I tried, guys.
Did you?
You have control in your home.
Did you try?
I don't control the planet.
I know, but it's not like.
He's got to wait.
But now, no one's
gotta
gonna be
wait
able to
till-
come in there and
Well, because they'll
take it
fight
from
you
me.
first.
Because they won't be able to
Yeah.
survive my ships,
Well,
potentially.
No, maybe changes.
Yeah, his war song could do it.
but it can only take one
You guys
hit,
too.
so.
Oh, you coming in? Okay, might as well. I left myself unguarded.
Wait, what's happening?
Days moving into that system there.
Ooh.
I've got one whole dice, sir. Do you have any destroyers?
No.
I need a 9 up. No. So it's all you.
Oh shit.
This
Has
is
no
like
capacity.
5 fighters.
Had more fighters.
You got 2 tens.
No, Johnson.
Alright, do I have to commit how many troops I'm going?
Is that Halo thing?
No, so step 1 is bombardment.
It's him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Is that a Halo round?
So you gotta check
That was
I
a.
like
your
that.
dreadnoughts
That
can
That was
bombard.
actually a space
Yeah.
quest reference.
Yeah. Space quest.
Did you see they were making a Warhammer 40,000
And then I've got
side scroller beat 'em up or something like that?
You know what game sucks? is
I've got plasma scoring, so
40,000
when one or more of your
RTS.
units use bombardment, one of those
Got that
units
on
may
the,
roll one additional die.
Oh, I didn't do that on mine.
And then that's 4 more, right? I have to get 4 bucks.
So two
40K
4-ups.
RTS game. I don't know which one it was.
Boom!
Like on Steam.
Is that the
Melted.
one where?
I got an extra person.
It's not
read
Alright.
this. I gotta read my
then
technology.
how can I
It's the one
figure
where it's
out,
very like whatever the what are the human
Korea
the
and
human Imperials in Warhammer called?
Abyss?
No, like the
The Imperium of Man.
And do
yeah.
I get to pick which
It's
where
those
I
guys.
lay my troops in?
It's those guys.
I don't know enough about the lore to be like, oh cool, I got this.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Which game?
I got like a Warhammer 40K for on Steam a while ago,
Oh, you're all
and
wet.
it's an RTS version of
Oh
it.
yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty fun.
That one's
I,
broken, but
I
the other one's
just
okay.
it was a little too. It wasn't actually an RTS too. It was like it was turn based.
What's the other one? Freya and what?
I didn't really understand that.
Abyss? Like
Let's
abysmal?
see. I got it. Let's look.
Like think about
You guys resolved your comment?
Look at this guy.
The whale's in here.
Those new planets are
Okay.
I like the
exhausting.
whale working.
Yeah.
Who's 6 or 7?
Little bidet review?
Me.
But it's like remote control, dude. My brother-in-law just got this.
Do I want to do this? Okay, we'll do technology.
We've got a bidet.
No,
We
JP
got- it's got a- Oh. Oh.
Hey, Peter, you're up.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm up.
Yes.
There's a huge hole in the bottom of that.
All right.
It's like Carl and Sarah's daughter have one of those. She was just drinking.
Man, I knew what it happened.
All right. I'm gonna use my warfare.
just sitting there drinking it. Like, no!
Remove a command token
Mikasa does it too.
from the game board.
But she was
and
just-
then
Oh.
gain a command
That's like-
token.
Is
I'm
she
gonna remove
thirsty?
this
Y'all
one.
don't feed her or give her water?
And then if I'm gonna attack this sector, I put the game token here.
Yep. Well, that's next round because you just did your thing.
But Well, it's part of the. Oh well, yeah, that's true, I guess. So then, if I use this, I just take this away, and that's my turn, right?
Well, you put it back on your board. I think. Don't you put it back on the board?
You just
You play it, you get it,
Yeah,
and then if you want to do it,
see how.
Well, but I have to
We'll
wait
go
till my
live-
next turn
we'll
to
go
use it,
live.
I guess.
Yeah.
March.
Yeah.
All right, well
Then
then.
July.
Yeah, just
will
put it
be
back
our-
there.
All right, so I used.
December is West.
What's the secondary action?
If you spend a token from your strategy pool,
Two action cards?
to use the production ability of one of your space docks in your home system.
October of next year is.
So you can build on your home system.
I don't have a strategy.
So it's like 2 years of just.
What is it? Oh,
Anybody else
Use the
following?
strategy token. You
Yeah,
can
well,
build.
I'm doing it.
You can build on your home system.
Fuck yes.
What is it?
If you use the strategy token, you can use the production
okay.
of a space dock in your home system.
influence, 'cause
In
every
your
time
home
I do
Be
system.
like one hospital all the time. Or
To
two
build.
hospitals.
You build
I get
this?
2 there.
Oh, yeah, you can build that.
When someone did leadership, I bought 4.
Eric's the only one following.
Yeah, so what
I'm
I
doing
spend a strategy token, I get to produce, but I don't have to activate the system. That's perfect. So that's 2, 3, 6, 10,
I hate
12, 14.
everything.
That's another war sun. Is there, so, and then 15 so I could build 6 fighters. Is there a way to just like, give me some of those.
No, there's fighter tokens.
Where?
You said fighter
Tim,
tokens.
you got fighter
That
tokens?
is not enough.
Right there.
Yes.
Can I have some, please?
Alright. I am not following. And then we're researching after that.
The secondary, and that's a strategy in how many goods? For the secondary,
4.
it's 4.
Is he doing
He's
technology?
doing technology.
6, 10.
What are you gonna choose if you
I
want to do
just-
your what's it
There's a
called?
part of me that's like, I'm kind of. We've already been on this journey for 2 years, and I'm like, there's part of me wants to see it just go, but I'm dreading the next. It's just gonna be this, especially handed like this last part on the third party stuff. I'm like, their Epic guy, they had an Epic consultant running it, and he quit, and they handed it to me, and so a boost resource
that
or
in there.
whatever.
Take this here.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had 2. Like midway through.
Oh, we've had other
What do
Epic
you,
people
what's the next
go
one?
off, but not the thing.
So you just did, you're doing technology next? Oh, you know what that means.
I don't have any resources.
Oh, I don't have any resources, that's right. I don't need command tokens anyway. Another one? You know, it's the lentils. Did you
Another
get
one.
lentils last week?
So once
Well, the poo earlier seemed
Technology's
like it was
done.
a lentil poo. My turn?
if nobody's following
I
technology,
did.
yeah,
Yeah. No, I didn't.
just do it.
I have to spend resources to get more command tokens.
Oh, I need to-
Alright,
I'm actually trying to leave lab.
Having fun?
Oh yeah, so you want to do interface stuff?
You don't have to win that front of this game.
Yeah.
You can sow
No.
chaos too.
You definitely don't. I just want to do like one thing.
yeah.
And we'll see.
It's gonna be more Toledo.
Nope, I am not doing technology.
Oh, so what did he get now? Because he's a director now, right? Because he
Yeah,
had
so
interfaces.
he's-
What else do you have?
He's data exchange.
Okay. So they just lumped all types of like flat file reports and all types of stuff like that.
Back to me.
I could move. No, it's my turn. I'm trying to see where I want to send my war sons and 8 fighters. I could go back to Mechatol to secure it. I could come in and
435.
wipe Jeremy off the board. I don't want to do that.
That knows.
None of
Wish
it's
I could see
fault.
2 more level 2 objectives.
Yeah.
And all the things because they're so specialized.
Yeah, exactly.
Tim doesn't really have any new technologies for any games, so I'm gaining attack with Tim.
That sucks, man.
Who came from
Jeremy, same thing.
Oscar contingent, that was their former team, they went to run a game.
I mean, I don't want to attack
Jake
you.
got me out some reinforcing
So they have to go
myself.
like pharmacy.
I'm going to get a point in this technology.
For the pharmacy and lab.
Action,
You can build there though. You know,
skip a turn.
You don't have.
Alright,
I had to build a home.
Because I need
I was gonna change your diaper and he's gonna change
The
the
construction for to be a home.
No, it's at your dock,
What's
isn't
your,
it?
what's your
Yeah, it said
objective? What are you
home.
trying to get done
It
here?
said home planet, didn't it?
don't think there's any space stock.
No, that's why you built certain.
Yeah.
Why is your fleet size?
Alright.
This is his
I'm
game.
trying to take that.
This is his
I'm
game.
trying to take the space you.
I wasn't trying to
occupied
cut it
earlier.
up. That's why I didn't go get that one. So you can keep going and buying all the time. Dude, I wouldn't do that to you. You're almost there.
Alright.
You're almost about to do the robots.
We're doing it.
War Sons.
How did you
Yeah,
get there?
that's why I keep
Well,
building
War
stuff
Sons
here.
move 2 and I've got gravity drive, so 1, 2, 3. And so they'll take all the
I see you
fighters
get
with them.
victory point for
Yeah, he just wants.
controlling 6
I'll
and
take
6.
the destroyer. Why not? I'll take this guy.
He said, "Why not?"
That's what's so
I'll leave
goofy
this-
about
I'll leave
this,
this
you know?
here.
Like, it's
And
not
you know what? I'm
a,
gonna take these
there's not a
2.
cohesive,
5.
My ship fleet's 4, so
well, it's,
fleet size matters after you resolve combat, right? So if I move 5 ships into a zone, we're gonna resolve combat and then we'll address it.
nobody wants it. It's hard to find people that want to do our work. And we're gonna have a lot to.
Wait, how do you?
Oh, because they're 2 different planets.
Trying to draw them away.
I'm just gonna
So this is fucking great.
Alright, so your PDS go first. We're gonna need some dice over here. Here's some, you wanna roll your 2 PDS
Math is
first.
hard.
Oh,
So
you
what
and
am I-
math, Tim. It's like
What do I-
dice
I
and
don't even know
math.
what I need PDS wise.
Space cannon, so you need a
Are you gonna
6 or
schedule
higher.
a time here in the
6 or
next few
higher?
months,
Yeah.
or is it gonna be like another year before I see you again? It's like a whole long list. Still want to play Outer Rim.
I tell you. Sundays don't work.
Let me see if I.
I didn't say it had to be Sundays. We posted in the group for other days.
Really?
Okay.
And you could decide if you
No,
want to
you
do
don't
this
pay
to make
attention to
sure
the
it's
group.
a ship versus the,
Yeah, and we post other days in there.
Yeah, versus the fighter.
I know you haven't been playing it, even though your thing looks down. I think you just like open it and close it. You don't even pay
Did you get
attention.
like 7,000 messages a day?
No, no,
When someone posts like 100 dolphins in
no.
the chat.
Okay. He didn't do that on purpose. Yes, we were talking about doing.
I mean, I would exhaust that.
Excuse you, sir. This guy over here looming the whole
You
time.
see what you're up to over there? Adam's up to something.
Hold on a second. Yeah, we talked about Gloomhaven because one of the guys says Gloomhaven. Like, oh, I'd like to finish that.
This is the best.
We're never gonna play Gloomhaven again.
That's
It doesn't have to be yours. I mean,
Alright,
you can play
so-
somebody else's.
6 or higher.
We're trying to start a legacy group. Then we keep talking about. I post randomly about playing games. Corey really wants to play Outer Rim. I think Kevin
I'm
wants
gonna
to
take a
too.
hit on my
Easy
Dreadnought.
expansion.
I know, but they haven't
So
played
you're
it.
gonna
They
roll
want to
2 for your
because they're Star Wars guys. You'd know that if you
So
showed
you're
up.
looking for, or carrier, sorry. So you're looking for a 9 or higher.
Trying to get them to play Destiny too
higher because of my thing.
because they don't. They're Star Wars guys.
Okay.
But
Destiny.
I mean,
Star Wars Destiny.
I don't even know where my cards are.
You got 1 hit. Okay. So I'm gonna lose. Well, I'll take a hit. Yeah. That's fine. Okay.
but that doesn't matter because those have sustain, right? So at the
Yeah.
end of the day, like you're gonna keep those. most
So do you have what? I've got 8 fighters. Can I have those dice?
likely. Yeah. Do you need these two as well?
Yeah.
Oh, this for this?
That's 2 hits.
Does a
3 hits.
wormhole count as
Alright.
an anomaly?
That's 3 hits. So
Yeah.
your carriers get.
No, anomalies.
Are the red ones?
Alright. So then we do bombardment.
Sure.
Do we do space cannons again on bombardment? We do, right? And it's against the.
Yeah.
Well, I do. Let me go.
I mean, it doesn't really do anything for me, but
So it's bombardment
it opens
first,
up.
then it's committing ground forces, then it's space
I
cannon.
don't need to go
Alright.
anywhere though.
So I've got 2 war suns, so I do 6 dice from bombardment, right?
Yeah, wormholes are separate.
Technically, it has to be on your turn.
I just need to do 3 or higher.
Trade.
So
then that
1,
would be at the-
2, 3.
We have to be adjacent from each other technically. Do you have a movement
So
of
you
2?
can choose. You can.
I guess
the
that counts.
PDSs can take
Well,
damage
and
if
I'm
you want
also
to.
on all the wormholes.
So
So connect.
if you
So-
shoot, and then
Well,
sorry,
2 away,
Dreadnought,
I would have to be
1
on the wormhole for us to be
bombardment as well.
adjacent, but if you have 2 movement,
So
I think that still counts.
So 1 more. That's not a hit. So choose 3 to lose.
3 to lose.
Yeah, PDSs count, so you can. But they're also about to shoot back, so before our ground forces start fighting. So
Actually, you don't use it.
So even if I choose I'm gonna get rid of a PDS, it still fires.
no, it's not. It's not because we resolve bombardment first.
Okay.
And then
So then I'm gonna take away 3. I'm gonna do this.
you do 2, 3 infantry. Okay. So now shoot with your. Now you do space cannon defense. So 2 dice. Change. And in a minute, we're just resolving some combat.
Eric's being aggressive again.
No. 4. So, okay.
So misses.
All right, so now we're doing ground forces. So it's 2 ground forces versus 1. So you roll 1 dice, I roll 2. So you resolve bombardment. So you
I
need
need a 7 or higher.
8. Oh, 7. Yeah. Same thing. I need a 7 or higher.
Nope.
I got a hit.
And you got a hit.
So
So this guy's done.
You're
All right.
speaker.
I can't even steal the technology from this.
I am.
And I didn't lose a ship, unfortunately. So These get
No, I have to just do it other than you.
I'll
Yeah, just take
The
the
PDS
trash
will get
out.
destroyed as well. If you're taking over the area. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
'Cause I can make J speaker, which would give us 3.
Yeah.
I'll pull. Well, you probably won't.
Oh, my ship
You
says
gonna try it?
4. Uh-oh.
You can make it
That was a dreadnought. That's fine.
If I kick the speaker over
And
to
then
J,
fighters.
it gives you a trade agreement for this support thing.
Yeah, I'm doing that on my extra anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. What?
Really great.
And I think we change. So, real questions. Where are you sending that fleet?
Right at you.
Bring it. You got all right.
I have no
I'm
choice.
open.
Because you
Can you
now like.
take for a turn?
All right.
All right,
back to one?
Yep. Back to you. Let me go change
So
that.
you do it neutral.
He smells like a mixture of
If you
food and
want.
strawberry.
I hope he gets peed on for you.
Yeah.
I would
And
rather do support for
pee and doo-doo and maybe some snot and
unless you can't do that.
some other fluids.
And,
COVID.
I like the idea of not having to worry about
Where's your
I'm going for Mental Rex.
Yeah,
If
I-
I don't get it, I'm kind of not gonna go.
Well, and I'm in the position where I just want to support an end game for somebody.
Oh, did Tim tell you the story of
So wait,
Cinderella
wait,
the couch?
you're suggesting
Yeah, a long time
just
ago.
a straight swap of
Straight
this?
swap. Yep.
What do you want?
Where's he
for me
gonna
to
go?
give the speakership to somebody other than yourself.
I mean, that's kind of up to you. I mean, we just have to not. If whoever is speaker needs to probably take 8, because otherwise it's going to be another point.
No, but you're speaker again.
Well, I have
He
political.
has political.
So I'm negotiating on who I'm
So you guys are
choosing
done.
for
So it's back to
speaker.
me then, or is Eric?
He's done.
No, it's your turn.
It's your turn.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's not strings attached to this.
No. It's just if one of us is eliminated,
Or
if
you
we
attack.
move into a system. All right. So that's where the point. No.
You do that now, right? Because that's
Yeah.
you do it.
And he like has
What cool thing did you guys
left
just do?
the planets there.
Support for the throne.
You me?
Yeah. No.
Did you build infantry?
He's
No,
going
I
for
didn't
like
have
some kind of
it. I
secret
didn't have it.
objective.
No, here.
Yeah, he
build
doesn't have no
fighters.
infantry.
You might want to switch these out
I'm
for
done.
infantry. Because you can't take those
Defenders?
planets over
Yeah.
without infantry.
And James, what we were doing had to happen during one of our turns, so that would be the trade agreement. Now? Or was that
I'll just wait.
Well, then that,
Well,
would be, that would happen now.
right.
Because it's my turn. We already did it.
Oh yeah, the trade.
So,
Yeah,
that's
so-
that.
I'm gonna
What's the speakership?
wait until I
Must
attack
be
him
in.
next because I want to see if I can waste those for damage.
Oh,
if
does that mean I get to
he has
You would be
successful
first
hits.
pick.
Okay, so you're not worried about the
Oh, for cards?
planetary.
Not now. No, right now I just kind of want to remove him from the area he just took, and then I'll expand back into that
the
sector.
trade good guy.
Did it ceasefire in the speakership?
I'll do this
Yeah, it's
ceasefire
rough
with
because you
you.
can't do both of those in the same turn.
Is that, are you ceasefiring with everybody again?
I have not done my ceasefire and I have no one else's. So I'm going to activate politics. The Zex mindset is now the speaker. 2 action cards. If anybody wants to do secondary, you can spend a strategy to get 2 action cards. And I get to peek at the agenda.
I have no strategy focus.
I
We
really
talked about this before. You've agreed that coming on Eileen is one of the best one-hit wonders of all time.
I really love.
The one hit, oh,
That card.
yeah, one hit wonder.
Like top 5 one-hit wonders of all time.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to activate the secondary?
Come on, Eileen.
I don't.
It's spend 1 token from your strategy to get 2 actions.
What's that? Are those birds?
Godzilla.
I don't care what y'all say. It's what he says.
It's 100% what he says.
Yeah, I'll do it.
It's what he says.
I got tokens to burn anyway.
Weird lyrics for that song.
Can I get 2 action?
We got a long list of stuff we need to do. We need to go karaoke again too.
It's been
Jake, can you give me 2
it's been like 4 years
For you,
since I went karaoke.
for you, I go to like 3 times a year.
And I get to
I don't know. If, there's a bunch
I get
of
to do two things,
there's a
right?
bunch of places that do
It
karaoke.
was like 2 years
There
before.
are, I just- I
It
feel
was
like I
seriously
just-
like 2 years before COVID that I went karaoke last.
Yeah. You, yes. Still want to hear Love
Whose
Shack.
turn is it now?
I need a
Love Shack.
Emily said
with
she'll.
me.
Emily said she'll do it.
Let's do it then. It's been forever, man.
Cause you remember EJ, right? Yeah, he's a DJ. He's a karaoke DJ.
DJ's the DJ?
Where?
There's a few places. You
Well,
guys
there's
for corn
also
dogs.
Corey and I went a few years ago to this karaoke bar. Those Korean joints. We like rent the room.
Yeah.
I've never
We
done
go
that.
to them all.
I've seriously
That's like
never.
the-
I've never done that. I've
We
always
did that. It was a few years ago. Amazing.
I've
time.
never done karaoke.
And really good prices
Korean
too. It's like super cheap. If you have like 6 or 8 or more people in, it's like mad cheap to like rent the room.
Yeah, you can get like 20 people there.
You get like you get drink service. You
That's the
like
only thing they do.
All right.
yeah.
It's over to whoever is after.
3, 4,
You
5.
see if it's which one they go to because it was awful
Yes.
orange.
There's one at Colonial. Ichiban Sushi.
Maybe that was.
Colonial
yeah, on that
436.
side- On that side of town.
What?
Colonial 436 is the one they go.
Boobies? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The blue-footed boobies.
That one. No, I was taking my cup, that's why I was grabbing it. Thanks.
Whose turn is it?
It's James.
Yes, you want cake? No, you
James, how come you have a ship that's upside down in the asteroids? Did you fall back?
No, he's doing flips.
Oh, just showing off.
He's just doing flips.
Okay.
It's a cruiser. No sustained damage on it.
There's so many bugs in your homeworld big game that it's the amount of bugs. I think this next turn is the game. Depending on how it goes. Oh, yeah.
Just offer it to Tim.
Everybody, but birthday Tim, so I want Tim
Yeah.
to see it before we cut up the cake.
No, he can't see it. He's not here.
James,
Don't listen to James ever.
Happy birthday, Tim.
Who's gonna get 4 points?
Um,
You can't get 4 points in one turn.
I think I got the flavor right.
Jay's still going with trade.
He's buying.
Here's Brian, so. Yeah, one thing I'm gonna ask one thing to James real quick.
My turn.
When he gets
Yeah,
back.
well, he's building. It's not
I'm gonna ask him one thing when I get back, but as long as I can do that.
All right.
Well, it turns out
Is it gonna happen?
can't drink commanders.
Let's get this moving.
All right. You have 8 fighters.
Oh man, I have 8 fighters. 2 war sons. Yeah.
All right. Are we just gonna do that? What we just
Where's
said?
the-
Yeah. Pull it off.
What if I overrun the amount of infantry?
What's that? That's where the fighter. That's where these.
I can just use the fighters as well for that?
Yeah.
Aren't there 2 sides to it? Like one side for
You think there was, but there's
No.
Really? Yeah. Just have to remember. Yeah, remember.
I wish I'd upgrade the fighters.
So if I'm attacking, wait, first I need to put this here. So if I'm attacking you, like, what's the order again? If anything has bombardment, what's the order?
We're not doing bombardment yet. We got to resolve space combat first.
So space combat first.
Yeah, we have to fully resolve space combat before you do ground, space committing ground resources.
All right.
So the only thing we would do early in space combat is if you had somebody that had anti-fighter barrage, but that's typically only on destroyers, and you don't have any destroyers. So you would just start rolling. Correct. You would just start rolling however you want and counting hits.
So
if you want all the dice because you got 4 fighters. You have at least 4 dice.
No, I've only got 2 dice. All right, so I'm gonna do my fighter rolls first.
Okay.
They have to get a 8 or higher.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. 8.
Stop motion that let you add laser beams.
8 or higher.
John figured something.
So I got 2 hits from the fighters.
I can't remember.
2 hits. Okay.
It might have just been laser beams.
So
Just remember 2 hits. And
Well,
or what should we do for
I think it does like.
I mean, I don't know if you want. Maybe we can use that dice to count or something like that. Like you can count it with one of these dice, like how many hits you got incremented as you go.
Okay, yeah.
Figure out how many you get. So
that's the 4 dice.
you got 2 hits on your
I
side.
have. What are these? These
Cruisers.
are cruisers. So I have to do a 6 or higher on those. So let me roll these. 6 or higher for cruisers. 0 on that.
Whose turn is? Are you guys fighting again?
Yeah,
3 dreadnoughts, which
Whoa,
is
it's everything.
4 or higher. Dude, I'm trying so hard. 4 or higher. 2 hits, so 4. Okay, so now those are gone. This is my flagship.
6 or higher.
2 dice, 6 or higher.
So 5 or
5 or higher, yeah. 5 or higher.
1 hit.
1 hit. So,
Oh no, that's a hit. Because you got +1.
but the
It's
other
5 or higher. That was 5 is the +1.
Yes.
It's a 6. A 5 is +1. Oh, so it was a 4. So yeah. And then War
and
Sun
now my War Sun.
3 die.
and then the War Sun is 3, and it's 2 or higher.
Yeah.
Come on. Alright,
So
so
3
that's 3
hits. So
hits.
that's 8 hits.
8
Here.
hits.
Here.
There you go. So that's alright, so then I'm done with
So
mine.
you're done.
Alright.
And so now I need to wipe
Different turns.
So give me all the dice. Alright, so this is 8 fighters. So I need a 9 or higher, so 1 hit, I think. Out of
We
it.
gave you a harness.
Yep.
That's funny enough. So 1 hit, alright, so track, that's 1, right? So then we're gonna do the Dreadnought,
No one can be leashed.
no hit. The Flagship, which is 2 dice,
Is the red one hazardous on the planet?
no hits. I forgot the troops.
What? You want this? It's a hazard, yeah.
Like on a planet. How do you know if a planet?
2 hits.
The symbol?
It's a 3.
Is it red? Is it
And then I
red
do the
one?
War
I think it's the
Sun.
red ones, yeah.
So the War Sun are 3 dice each. So
6 dice.
3 or higher.
Christ.
So 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. So 7 hits, I think. Alright. So 8 hits to 7 hits. So I'm gonna lose. So this will take a hit and that'll take a hit. So that's and then 6 more, I'll lose 6 fighters.
We had 8 fighters total, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're just
But I'm taking hits because then I don't have to lose a unit
That's true.
necessarily. So
Yeah.
actually, hold on.
There's ice cream
I'll
cake in there.
cancel up to
How is it?
2. No, I'll save this. I can do it.
Pretty frozen. That's good.
Alright, so plus the fighters, and then you've got to distribute 7 hits. So you could probably, each one of those could take a hit, right? Your flagship could take a hit, so that's 4.
Just let us sit out.
And then you could lose 3.
And then these can't take a hit, right?
No. And the War Sun can't. So those could take a hit, that's 4 of them, and then you lost 3.
Okay.
You would have to lose 3 fighters, unless you have something that takes, cancels out a certain amount of hits.
No, it doesn't. But I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use my action at the end of combat. All my sustained,
They heal?
they get repaired. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use that. So these go back. This is now a used action. And then so after that, now does the bombardment phases happen when you would
No,
destroy your?
we have to. I still have space units. So this is our chance for one of us if we want to retreat. So we resolve one round of space combat.
Okay.
So now is whether are we committing to?
I'm committing to it. Stay engaged in the combat.
So I'm going to.
Janice, what are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
So I'm gonna leave.
Is this JP or?
No.
This
Yeah.
is Jerry's turn. I'm gonna retreat. I'm gonna leave my ground forces there.
Niall, is that your tail?
So now I would do a bombardment.
Yes,
what
you
is
can do bombardment. So you've got you can roll 3 dice for your dreadnoughts.
What are those? There are so many.
So,
So you can do the war sun first, or
Yeah,
I'll do the dreadnoughts first. So what I have to do, I have to get a 5 or higher.
yeah, it's 1 die apiece.
3 hits. And then so you're gonna hit them. I'm gonna roll to see if I keep my units. So I need a 6 or higher. But I say keep control because you don't have any ground. Yep. So you move into the system, but I still have control of the planets.
All right, all done.
Yep, all done.
Wait. So what happened? Because I had a space dock here. What happened to it?
It got destroyed when I invaded. And actually, I don't think
did
it
it?
gave me this planet. So it was Melon and Zelda. So you gotta bring some troops in to actually settle the planets to take control of them.
You're like, how did he get under there?
Do I get mine if I get a victory? Huh?
What does that mean?
3.
Would you like to get a victory point?
I forgot the material thing. Yeah, people energy. Okay.
Shoulder bothering you? Yeah, just like one like I don't know, there's a nerve thing or like
All right, I'm just building, so whoever's next can go.
He's 7, so 8, 9, so
Yeah.
I got one more in here.
I'm gonna take an action. I'm gonna destroy a space dock in a non-home system. I'm just doing it to do an action. Tim, it's your turn.
From across the galaxy.
It's like a saboteur. Both in spies are out there, you know, just.
I want to see some boffins. In,
Me too, man.
yeah.
Star Wars.
What you know what I'm afraid of is that they were saying that some writer or creator from Star or like one of the writers were like, well, Balkans aren't necessarily a different race. I was like, whoa, because that
like
character, huh?
God, I'm gonna
Yeah,
destroy
they're
this
like
man.
Lion people or something like
Yeah,
that.
I want to see that.
I know. I don't think it'd be that hard.
The best Star Wars characters are aliens are all hairs.
And that's my part. But because of what the writer said, I'm worried that they're gonna be like, oh no, they're just like
You're so lucky I built
that
before you did that.
took over Tatooine or
I
whatever.
was trying to time it right, but I just couldn't really time it right when based on other things that were happening.
Guess what? I'm up. I'm right. But you know,
Where's the wildebeest? Where's the wildebeest? Where's the wildebeest?
oh my God,
I'm gonna pass.
I vote for wiping Eric off the board.
You see if I can give you something?
I passed. So whoever is number 4 or 5.
I'm 5.
I need way too much today.
I'm gonna place 3 infantry from what? When it says from your reinforcements, it's just from my pile, right?
Yeah.
From your on one planet you control.
you miss out. They say they're having a game day here. A lot of meat.
Do you live over here?
No, I live by UCF.
You can hop the toll road a little bit.
The whole time.
Did you not break through your strawberry?
Yo, I need to leave it out in the sun.
You're still over in College Park.
Or wait,
Or not College Park.
Waterford Lake.
Waterford.
Here's your son.
You want to buy the ice cream, bud? Alex,
I was gonna move out.
want some ice cream? Want to buy it? I know, you don't like it that much.
Are you going?
What?
I'm just setting up so I can get his
No,
name.
no,
There's no like sugar.
And have it for
What?
one moment before he gets taken back.
He'll eat a little bit,
Let's
but
get out of your way.
looks great.
He doesn't like sugar.
well, he doesn't get any juice or anything. He just drinks water.
Actually, no.
Then look, he's from. He doesn't drink
Wish
milk.
I had that problem.
Alright.
Here, can you watch him for a little bit?
So you're done. 5, 6, 7.
Peters, you're up.
Six.
I'm up.
Yeah. You got anything left in the tank? He doesn't control the plants, though. Oh, you want
It's a bunch of angry bugs in space,
Yeah.
all hitting themselves.
Two guys that couldn't get it done.
These heroic
Alright.
ground forces.
You can't eliminate the virus.
The virus.
It's ransomware and all your laptops.
Somewhere there's a network monitoring screen that's like. Oh, come
All right,
A little red dot that just doesn't go.
I'm gonna fight you.
With what?
He has some kind of advantage being an astro.
I can't fight you with those units if I.
This one you cannot.
You can't move out of
Because
it.
you already got a thing here.
And you already used your action.
Oh, okay, then I pass.
Over to 7.
James, your turn.
You
James,
passed,
fight.
right?
I don't have any more actions, so.
You pass? Oh my god. I don't think there's anything else to really want to do. Reads that one action. Everybody did their abilities already. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, don't put that on. Thank you, Jake. Good eye. Hey, bud, come here. Want a bite? Hey, no, no, no. Hey, Alex. I think I'm done. I mean, I can kind of about me. What's that? What are you
If
doing?
me being worried about you building like 7 war sons, you know I will keep my word. That was a mutual defense agreement.
Didn't produce any-
I also needed to move out of this because it does nothing.
Liquid death. Liquid buttholes. Solid buttholes. Of course. Coming for you, James. He's attacking your PDS and your infantry.
What's that?
He's just doing it just
I'm
because.
just doing, yeah. I'm kneecapping you. It's 5 resources you're not going to have.
No, wrong one.
Yeah, what are you talking about? It's 1 and 1.
This one. I'm going there. I was in the asteroid field. I'm moving to 2.
Oh, was anybody there?
Yeah, these guys. I pulled them over.
Oh,
Pulled him over.
say.
So. Oh, I don't even have any brand names, do I? That's okay.
So you just doing it just because?
He's just going to come behind you and just.
Asshole.
He's
You
gorged.
talked about coming behind, so
He
he's.
didn't use the B-hole.
Alright, so PDS. You want to roll your PDS?
Well,
Eric's like this.
I'm just causing trouble.
Yeah, he's doing it just because.
he
This
passed,
would be a
he
distraction.
passed 5 of people.
Yeah.
So the next time when Jim's like Twilight Imperium, Jim's
that's
like,
not
no,
moving
that's
through-
okay. We'll play
Oh yeah, that's what happening.
Fifth dimension. He can't.
Wow.
Control out the beehole.
There was no
Yeah.
movement.
So you're bringing something next turn, so it's all smoke and mirrors.
You thought that he was going to come through the B-hole. But he came around the B-hole.
Did I pass already?
Yeah.
Or would it be out of it, but you came through it?
Through the D hole.
Well, I'm the only one who can travel through the D-hole.
So I get to roll 2 die because I have plasma scoring.
I'm still not entirely sure how my flagship works.
We'll roll that space cannon.
I
Make
just
lots
realized how my
card.
flagship works.
Before
I'm
one or
so
more,
dumb.
you choose your space cannon hits produced by
My
these
flagship
units
is a
must be
D-hole.
able to assign to
And
non
so I could have
fighter
left
ships.
everything here
Yeah.
and
Alright, so I'll
traveled
do
to my
that.
flagship.
Oh, cool.
That's how that works. I'm like, why would it's like for retreat? Like I'm just gonna run away. But the flagship is a dewormable.
About
for all the other ships.
6 dice for what?
No, six.
I am-
6 or more.
Why do you just roll 1?
Nope, I get 2. At you.
2? Oh.
Yep.
It's one of the more complex
All right.
situations.
So
I
bombardment.
feel like I didn't use it appropriately at all.
So this is the War Suns.
Holy crap.
Hit. Okay. So I understand. But I don't take control. I don't have the ground troops. So for some reason that's what I. All right. Everybody else. No, it goes back to Jay. Jay's turn.
I didn't touch it.
Oh, you didn't pass yet.
Oh, sorry. I thought I saw
I
it.
passed.
Alex, you want to bite?
Now it's Chase.
Like that, I retreat from him. And I just wanted to-
It makes you feel better. It's part of the fun. You know.
I'll give you 6.
Do you have one from everybody now?
No, I don't.
Doing it again?
I don't.
Yeah, I know.
doing
That's
it
why I
again.
was like, I don't know.
I would love nothing more than to
It's happening
to become
again.
legend.
Yes.
It's not gonna happen.
That was Eric's
And just
turn.
to-
Pass. Did everybody pass?
yeah.
To put you at ease, this is my only remaining secret objective. That is not happening.
All right. I'm done.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Done?
Passing.
Alex, no.
Oh, that's one way to take. Bring down.
He was destroyed from within.
That was on my action cards. I unleashed.
You have been
unleashed
displeased by our
Hellchild.
offspring. Is that it?
All right, is everybody this round?
All right.
Yeah, I passed him.
I'm really excited about this
Score
first agenda
objectives.
item. All right. I think.
When's the strategy? Is that after this? I'm gonna play political stability and keep
Oh, what?
ship, so I don't have to return it.
Alright, so I get the one with adjacents.
Can you move me up? I get the 2 technologies and 2 colors. Sorry, the second one. And then move me up to 7, please.
Eric picked
Nope, the other
political
one.
stability.
Tim, you got
So unless anybody has an action
Nope.
that cancels an action,
yep.
then he has politics again.
Oh, we're evening
It's
up right now.
yeah.
Win a space combat with your flagship.
Okay, into faction technologies.
Oh goodness gracious.
Under the coffin for the drawer.
Next public objective is
Closest one is trash.
own 3 units, upgrade technologies.
Unit upgrade? Alright.
Action cards.
We get 2, right?
What do you get? 2?
Or, sorry,
2?
2 command tokens.
Almost out. 1?
Get your command tokens back.
I am the dumbest person alive. Sure. I played a really cool action that let me refresh all of my cultural rules, and then I never used them.
What are industrial planets?
Green.
I showered because I kept smelling food. I wasn't sure if it's me or Alex.
It's an uncomfortable sensation.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna,
Just to make sure.
I'm just gonna shower and make sure it's not me. What's going on with your mouth? Is that chocolate?
Yeah.
Like,
Is that poop?
It might be.
Get ready cards. If anyone needs to repair
Oh, I gotta
units,
take
they
that.
can.
well, you can repair.
I think it's him. He never
How do you do that?
It's
I'm gonna
resources.
get some ice cream.
Okay.
Are you gonna play guitar? Yes, play guitar for Uncle Jeremy. Good job.
Bling bling bling. Bling, bling.
Whoever the
Oh my
speaker
goodness, why don't you
is
go play the piano?
can draw the first agenda.
Jay.
What's wrong?
Oh, sorry, I didn't finish. Did somebody bump my... Okay, just
So the support for the phone, are they reflected there or not?
They are.
So they're
I have
already
moved.
reflected.
Yeah. I've done a misappointment.
I'm just making sure it was like your 5 plus 2.
It's like the equivalent of a guaranteed ceasefire for them. Because if I attack them, then should we turn it off?
For what?
Oh, the water, sorry.
I'll turn it off.
I mean, I like the sound.
Yeah.
I've peed like 5 times already.
Dude, I've done a lot. I went inside to do mine.
Right here. Nope. Yeah, I ain't moving.
We're outside. It's a wicker chair.
Yeah. JP, what are you listening to over there?
Alright, so I picked the agenda.
Peter's just like 11001111.
This podcast was talking about, they were making fun of the original Judge Dredd film with Sylvester Stallone. They were talking about how advanced the voice recognition for the gun had to be because it can't understand what Sylvester Stallone's saying. It's like, and the gun's like,
Double
what?
whammy.
Yeah. Please repeat ammo type. It's just a funny concept, man.
Such a ridiculous movie.
He's so stupid.
Did you ever see the Dread? Just like the new one?
Oh, I love it. With Carl Urban.
Alright.
Who it is?
Oh, it's a law.
Carl Urban.
Demilitarized zone.
Oh, we never did this.
Elect cultural planet. Attach this card to the elected planet's card. Then destroy all units on that planet.
On the planet, not around the planet.
Players' units cannot land, be produced, or placed on this planet.
Like for the entire game? Like the planet just becomes poison at that point? You can't do anything to it?
What if it's on Mechaton? I'm not sure. But then it could never change ownership.
Wait, no, so did we already restart the game? Or like the round?
No, we're doing
This is the political
political part, and then we do.
So what's the, if we vote or if we, wait, is that a directive or a law?
It's a law. So it will go into effect.
It doesn't say it can't be Microsoft, right?
Yeah. Attach this card to the elected planet's card, then destroy all units on that planet. Players' units cannot land, be produced, or be placed on this planet.
Oh, wait, and it can't be Mechatron Rex?
This says no, it doesn't have any other restrictions.
Oh, so you can do it on that. Oh, man.
Yeah,
That means
but
it would never ever change
So we
ownership.
voting on a planet?
Well, when you have to nominate one first, or do you use your votes to
thank
vote
you.
a planet?
I think you do, yeah.
Oh, you want to give me a shot? Thank you.
Well, I've
No,
got,
no, not in
like,
my mouth.
piss off for influence now.
Not in my
'Cause,
mouth, please.
you know, Ass Grab over here just wants to keep taking my stuff.
Yeah, nice.
So,
Double
I mean,
murder moons.
I might as well abstain because
Ass grab over here.
But it just destroys them on that.
It's the
planet.
ground units. It's not.
it destroys grounding units, but then it also
It says players' units cannot land, be produced, or be placed on this planet. So it's like from then on.
Correct. It makes it to be inhabitable for the rest of the game.
But he would still own
It
it,
would still
though.
retain ownership.
It would just mean nobody else can transfer stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are
But
lucky that.
how would you retain ownership if all your ground units
Because-
are lost?
Because none of
because I
us can
still own
play.
it.
He
Like,
still
you
owns
have to
it, and
take
none
it
of
from
us, none of us could place.
I don't
anything
lose
there.
it until
So
someone
then,
takes
so there's really no.
I mean,
I would want
if
it
you could
because then it
vote,
would guarantee
you could
that I'm
say-
doing it.
Yeah,
But you guys
it'd be a
would
very
want it because
powerful.
then nobody
And he
else
already has a lot of stuff.
But it doesn't really negatively impact you if he
It wouldn't
puts
negatively
it on.
impact me.
Yeah.
No, it'd impact the rest of you because then you couldn't take it.
What other planets does it make sense to do that on?
Something Eric owns.
So that means I have
Yeah.
to vote the planet first?
You don't have to vote anything. You just abstain.
But then elect a planet that's got nobody on it.
So then, here's what's funny. Like, if
You own these still, don't you, Tim? You should have
Yeah.
tokens of it.
And I don't think I'm gonna predict them this week.
Oh, have some fun.
Well, I can only do one. I'm gonna wait for the next agenda item.
So are you voting or are you abstaining?
It's too big of a.
Did I read this?
No.
So if we all abstain, though, I guess nothing gets picked.
Well, unless he gets the J, and then he can vote just for his plan.
that's true, he can make it.
I'm gonna vote.
Nah, I'm not worried about that. I'm only hopping on board if we screw Eric.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna get a pass.
7
I think it
for
was on
Eric's
the hill.
home.
That means no one can ever take it. It will always be his.
But does it destroy the?
It
doesn't
destroys
just-
the ground units.
But does that include a starport or whatever, Stardog?
No, that's not on the planet.
Yeah. So
It is
Tim-
on the planet, but I don't think
It's on the planet? Are you sure it's not orbiting the planet?
No, because
Well-
when he,
Hey,
well,
you lift his card up.
when Eric invaded my one area that had a star dock on it, it got destroyed. Even without it being attacked, it just got destroyed as like.
I don't know what to do here.
I don't really care.
there's a
I don't,
second
think this is really going to matter in the game. Honestly.
No.
So I'm going to say no. I'm not going to say anything.
abstain.
Yeah, abstain.
Next.
What? I might
You
get
might
to
do one
I
vote
might get to
and
tick
then-
people off and really.
I mean, if you want to be Eric, that's fine.
If you want to be.
Yeah, you want to be Eric.
Again, I don't understand why you would pick somebody else other than yourself.
Well, because you could never populate their thing. Anyways.
Okay, but you just
Yeah.
pick a junction planet.
Yeah, I abstain too. We're trashing this. All right.
What do you, so
Second
do we nuke the planet with peace? Like do we,
Yeah, you can never take the planet. Over.
Radiation, yeah. Drop the nuke on it. What's the name of it? It should be a name on there.
30 Rock, where they have like the gay
Cultural
guys.
planet.
Demilitarized zone.
I don't remember that.
They're
Demilitarized
they're
zone,
a
there you go.
bunker,
Yeah.
And they're like pitching.
Non-aggression pact on the planet.
It's like a gas.
Made it
thing.
a
It's
de-
like
non-aggression-
a-
Like,
In the realm of Nvidia, this is a law.
Jack Donaghy, like a
Okay, what is it?
the vice
Elect
president.
a player. The elected player gains the card in 1 victory point. The player gains this card in 1 victory point after he gains control of the planet in the home system of this card's owner. Then the previous owner of this card loses 1 victory point.
I don't understand what any of that.
So you elect a player, they get a victory point in that card, but then someone can take it from them.
It's like a war master.
It's like it's making their own planet Mechatol Rex, basically. I mean,
Except
they don't.
for 1 victory point.
It's just the one. Yeah, you can't get the ongoing, but
And yeah, you know, it's the mini Mechatol.
Okay, when you get a chance, you move.
I predict that you choose Jeremy.
You move into the freezer.
Yeah.
okay.
That's my
So,
prediction.
so what our
I'm gonna
vote?
vote,
Our vote is to pick who we want to take that card. Is that
So-
like yeah? What do we? So
Can I see?
if we vote for, what happens? Because we
We're
all
voting
have to
for a
vote-
person.
We have to vote for a person. I don't.
Actually, has anybody
What?
voted yet? Because I'm
No.
going to change that. Because
Elected
you may
player
vote
gains-
Jeremy, but then people have different amounts of influence.
Okay, so yeah, it's Mechatol Rex. You vote a person, they get this card is worth 1 point. If you take control of one of their home planets, you get this card from them. That's essentially what it is.
But it's not Mechatol Rex in terms of ongoing. It's
No, you
solely
just
1
1
victory
point
points.
right now. Yeah,
Mechatol
Right.
Minor.
yeah, Mechatol Minor. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm voting 15 points. 15 influence for me.
I was going to say, I was just going to change my vote, but I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, because I realized you guys would have influence to give yourself the victory point, so
Yeah.
I would have changed
Everybody.
What happens?
Everybody would
Takes
essentially
the
vote for themselves.
They get this card.
I don't. There isn't really.
But then as soon as one, like, the rest of you could decide that, okay, Tim can outweigh all of you. So at a certain point you think, well, I can't win it for myself, so let's give it to the person who's least likely to win, because I don't want to give to Tim.
I only have 2 influence.
So are you
I'm not-
deciding on something?
I'm not.
I already decided. I already called it out audibly. before
10.
Tim voted.
Yes.
We're gonna have the Galactic World's Fair.
Okay, so
mice.
10 to 10.
15.
15 to 10.
So you're giving yours to Tim?
No, I'm giving it to myself. 10. It's an unconquerable homework. It'll never
So,
stop.
so you gave yourself 15 for you,
Yeah.
No one can steal it.
10 for Adam.
I want this for dinner.
I have 2. I'll give my 2 influence to Adam. So that's 12 for adding now.
15 total.
James, how much do you have?
Ah, nothing.
You don't have any influence?
No, I have influence. I don't. It doesn't matter.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want to. Yeah, he's abstaining.
He's too busy being a fire person.
No, I'm busy trying to get some points. It would be nice. This doesn't help me get the long-term point.
You can vote for yourself? More than 15?
How many votes?
Then that just makes your homeworld whatchamacallit unless you got it out of the system somewhere. So
Thinking
All I'm saying is, this guy is at 7.
exactly.
How much influence do you have?
Like 10 or something. You got something. You better make it sweet. Like some cookies.
I'll trade you when it comes up to my turn. I'll trade you. You got 10. I'll trade you support for the throne. That gives you a victory point in exchange for a victory point.
All right, you can have it.
Okay.
Yeah, 10.
Now you're 10.
11. 11.
So how much do you have?
12.
He has 12 and Tim has
15.
15.
So you have how many?
He has 11.
11. I only have 4, so that ties at 15. So then
You
I
only
will
have
do
4?
Distinguished Counselor, which is cast 5 additional votes for that outcome.
I will sabotage your action card
Who's he adding the extra votes to?
himself.
And myself.
So you're gonna let Tim take it?
Eric.
No, we're tied at 15.
Oh, it's a tie, so nobody gets it.
So it's your choice.
Oh, he's the speaker.
I'll take
That's
it.
awesome.
I don't even know where.
I like how sabotage makes it where you can't sabotage.
Mama.
It's like,
It's like draw.
Go tell the James.
That's some Sister Helen Wednesday night medium stuff for you.
What is this? Oh, cool.
It's his dinner.
Well played.
All right.
I probably had a card to stop it.
Mine now.
Look at it.
Well, I mean, you can't
All right.
stop
So
the speaker.
we start doing. You guys do selection now.
All right, yeah.
So Jay is speaker. Got the victory
Jay's first.
speaker! Wait, where's number 8?
This might be it.
You took it already?
Yeah, because I used
You
your card
took
to
it.
keep it.
Snap.
So, of course.
Dang it, man. I could have probably won the game.
Oh,
What's this?
I don't know if those were actual words.
Technology.
One Sakai!
Two Sakai!
Give it up for Colin.
Yeah, I need to get card sleeves for these cards.
Did they make card sleeves for these little cards?
Yeah.
What did you pick?
Because these little
I
cards.
pick technology.
Ping pong ping. Wait, we have to get our our command points back.
You get a command point. Oh, you're keeping that. Son of a.
Told you.
Yeah.
I used the thing to keep
No.
the card.
He used the thing to keep
How
it.
dare you?
How dare he
I'll take
lead?
leadership.
Dropped it on the ground.
Oh, you take turn.
He opened it himself.
Yeah, I completely
take
forgot
trade.
you kept that, Eric.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it.
Take these back and.
Pretty sure this is the last round anyway. So.
Yeah. It should be.
Each round is
We'll be done in like 30 minutes.
So I get my 2 back.
Actually, I'm gonna start packing this up.
Doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, close it.
Well, if if anybody's interested, I put the link in the page. If you want to go back and watch this, we can.
See? There you go.
Well,